ewo babanyara go pramaso nei prempenyo mutie didim a enya agudi kurasa na MTN FA Cup second division nso weekend na eba so na ehonsem bebrebi kodoko camp house of camp ensemo a eba abra Senegal nso ekopiem ewo omukrom Dakar the way na chese atmosphere no esitie nyina no ni nyina nso ye de honsem eba nei uremu New York ra no New York United States abontin so na use celebration we no ano dinye pa ebi koso Marseille ebi koso Paris ebi koso New York ebi koso Brazil enti Senegal for AFCON no mo wini no amanfo ani agiye papa de koso Brazil no so ano din de we omo celebrate enso all Brazil no ayade bia eno so ano din ye penti akoye all round celebration na koso ewo the AFCON na Senegal so etimi akwaje no ntini nya the details no so e dey bro ewo sika 89.5 na dwumadie mesani one need nti se o adwinchire bia eno so betimi e dey aba ewo 0544 2440 0544 2440 say SMS say WhatsApp meso osan ewo asembisa bi nso a ni nyina no utumi e dey banam se show no yene moa na eye inti sem dika kan efri samre kopim se nondu ana ebe sorry na breakthrough a with evangelist agosi wanso atumi ababeto so e diamamti ko Facebook nso Sika FM 895 live on Facebook DJ Scorpion the room inti ho ana ese butu a ye de videos ni pictures ni nyina no so ye de ma ne betwa wa be koba ensem ni nkyeremu nyina e krado wa asi ye de no nso somo ya be isi ayeba
wonim say the internet na bibia sefano browsing sefano streaming sefano uploading sefano social media networking and there internet and into make for Cloud Ghana internet e the amount Cloud Ghana internet eba boama internet in some ay simple ninya say utufie say wo school say wo sorry hospital even at the hotel say wo your businessman now wo upload now wo streaming now wo all social media networking e quantum crowd amount Cloud Ghana internet our Veils data plans are pa. Very fast with faster speed of more than 30 megabytes per second. Our free Wi-Fi router kaho. Yes, our local and wide area networking. Emma departmental stores, banks, and manufacturing companies. Akonya as our Cloud Ghana internet. Sao pasa we marketer and a network engineer. Bomardina for manufacture Cloud Ghana internet. Never bow amoni swadiru and swabem. For Cloud Ghana internet. Our 0202 699 110 and our 0263 122 101. Cloud Ghana internet gives you fastest browsing at cheapest rate.
Can't try and say my yensuo on the yen wo. My comment to free so ni young coupon. Get dinunti. Afi yeni adoyen kwan BDH. Ghana Methodist as sir. Carving chichemuameko. As of penny Henry Ampa said in a chassis from Yenumpa Yafa Shebrenas. I am Piper Cassie. They are there kwasi don kone DNA. Opepon busumi. Bishop Dr. Victor Saya or the Family Chapel International. Ano na ye kasafu asenti ada dwumade ne soni nyame di wanim kan deda mose wo medi kan se aduonu nsia nchechemu miensa na yenhya ya woda ne fiada etwato obosumi da etoso aduonu nkron ne aduasa anapa na wotwempam mu kosi awia prem to bre e wa mekom Calvary Methodist ene baba ya agudi bia ne di animhwe bibi da wakoma so ana wo hwehwe oje baba kase mfa ho ne asori a wokọ ana aku a woka ho eto yensa frɛ obia brabetie nyame asɛm a bibia mfrem bebompa ya ejina nyame asɛm sabe hunu nyame tumi kɛse a ɛyɛ adwuma dimpabo kɛse ho nkɔmɔ ma ofiefo nte keka kyerɛ wadwumayɛfo na wo ba ne nja abusuafo ne wo fie mpabo kɛse ase jemeso ɔgye nkɔ
wayemi yo eyawe wa sankenye radia osami sana tremi kwaya Biame busia munye abusia munia ba PC estanie e pachoti DJ Bullet e wo Sika FM program watu din say personality profile every Saturday bia from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. abusia enyi wo fidie no emfiri ha esan say wo betin semo a ekoso was celebrities no abrabom ahemfo ahema lawyers musicians actresses just why bodina mintie so person would see obi abrabom semwa a patriotic DJ Bullet every Saturday bia a celebrity profile PSC Esther
Calibos means to be near or from a car kesse
and so TB. God bless you.
Agu NPP adishima. Mamincho kwanya obefa soa. Obetia woto. Na buama manyuko ne jina ne naso. Ewo sikasemu. Ye wonyi mu nine. Meche 4 categories. Bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. Busumi bia. Bronze members ebetia 2 Ghana cedis. Silver members 5 Ghana cedis. Gold members 8 Ghana cedis. And a platinum members 10 Ghana cedis. Ebia won fasodia etechi. Meche benefits. Nenitia so simple. But star 920 star 270 hash. Aye, star 920 star 270 hash. Net them. Eye contembrantem. Emuda ho fine. Esanso ye convenient. NPP. Eshi rado.
Okay, so we are back now. Somebody can come to me the message. But I'm saying Afcon the controversies be bring about. Those say your boy with the by the way controversies they be complaining class FIFA president Infantino na on beso be Senegal players cramp him. Is it trophy ni kwa so just a whole lot of controversies, a whole lot of complaints. And amount for so emiki Nigeria for be more pretending some support Morocco. Why these people were almost celebrities in normal supporting Senegal. But there be any panel one. It do baby cry no much supporters boy ye pamon with the free stance because they were blacks and I said they are blacks. Inti and some no Dawson and some no Dawson ye pa because the way picture ne di kan babo ntia nka mo bia ni gin wo de almost mo fa so mo omo hosti the competition no. Na it was so beautiful but I say enkekayen niam na keke ka ho no na e din sem be breba but interestingly a branch and okopeta wo no you say they also the chopper koma Senegal funti ni nyina wo honom as ni nyina nso ye de be but me so do message in the ban so 0544 24 40 40 ni nyina no ye be kinkan e di amount say WhatsApp say SMS odi ni nyina nso ba ye betumi akinkan enso e di amount they see e wo Senegal ni nyina no nso ye be hwena ni nyina nso obehu de esi okrumu ni nyina ye de betu dia na nso atime hu de e kwantimi so ko Facebook we Sika FM 895 live e ho ni Facebook na se ho ana the videos ni pictures ni abegu na onso watimi aboani akoma ye peska kranti wia na ye de nsan nche munya no nso tiago the foreign stories no e de amount e krama iska
ye meska kopatru lottery eni Charlie, people are making money. Guys, move from Munji. Adenti Amamekasa. And can pa 20 million. Nanke ye dretri. And they be doing sa. And they are a friend 2,000 Ghana. Any now watching me no neko. And now talk anya. First now to 5 funeral. Who do you see here we go herself to 5 funeral and you will be month or 20th. Inti sebe ya usika sembe kosru eduma bia ni wa Ghana the profit to sell lotto inti kid for adwene say no odi bia na ofre e bia officer elder we deacon we imam we buddhist we fetish priest ukujina kiosk wa kutwa lotto e ben yasem inti ya dia ba say twa no phone no so ana phone no so e code ba ko pe me so the store to say there one store or color number or store number star 959 store o store guswa o de yin kid enele into o boss wa contact na mo say na do ko e na Tuesday no on say ya de buy na mo friend no pa de bi se say no pa de bi abehye o 10 enye no se say the no rush into your friend no ya de dana to so into ko phone so a o boss star 959 about Tuesday no rush. In Tuesday no rush now. Ya send the time no. your person mun yes can intino first year cruise 1 p.m. this is there be ya the 25 minutes account ebia no bi o wa that time no ni mumu afi na okọ vendor ho ana obi transfer scam no de atwa ti e cruise say 1:25 p.m. off on so na la draw moon rush no 1:30 p.m. it is over one about 1:25 o de na yes society about 1:24 or 1:25 phone na be change every Tuesday no rush na ko lucky Tuesday na chese o wa ba wait me try na lucky Tuesday a saa time no e change ya twa e ko lucky Tuesday ba emprempia no pay dey so bi ama banker na wo ko twa na twa no on the phone na ebe ko no rush abrante na da no shia me kono dey park so na obusa me say utwa aba na boy na AC say net here e you no rush twa no pay ya kosi awia o de chen ko wan hobby esa that time ya ni jam en manu ye twato nebom lucky Tuesday dia if you 1:30 ko ekosi 7:55 p.m. ana betimi atwa no atwa on the phone ye the mobile money ni twa from 1 cedi to quaternion utwa udi ya betwa e full payment because ye ju sika full payment because utwa 1 cedi ya bejo 1 cedi into o we ne a ya be ma 240 cedis baby a kawari ne 1 cedi no mama 200 cedis but ha no and I'm saying do 1 cedi no because on what commission ti anyanti commission do 240 Ghana ne be ma say ya yi draw no free UTV ya ba GTV into 8 p.m. and you ready no kwata how there 15 to 20 minutes time who the one ya da janko TV ya on the phone no rush the results of my mouth if ya lucky Tuesday ya de ma maybe ana ohun said you see lotto no draw no o your first timer ana ukotwa opifi say azanwu contract TV no hwe nipa tete ho enye lottery so na ne komia ahoho ye frɛ we Scorpion by ye no akomia Tiago no amia na yi 5 numbers out of the 90 until friend 590 mobile until the biasia ebia na contact scale from onya ebia frame na onya me but number 24/7 0308 24 94 77 0308 24 94 77 na wo chim say say net here madi na my challenge bibia ye de be ma obia no aware ne on the phone a wose ni sika kamuda anka ye tie anka ba che yeko e janu e government e legal 590 mobile ni ajo so say e da wonsem kopa.
Okay, all right, that's internet. Tiago nso asina Tiago nso de foreign stories no de my Tiago na boko de
kopa urade adom me ho yepa.
Okay, urade asinti yankomra
yeah
yankomra ne emergency stories nti ye kwa ba me so message bia nso 0544 24 40 40 na yetumi akenkan enso edi ama 0544 24 40 40 0544 24 40 40 na yetumi akenkan so edi amanti fade brana yentumi enkenkan amanti entempasona na do di aba na yetumi akenkan enso di amanti twa ma be ba na yedi nsem nkyiremu ni nyina no etumi edi ato so de be isia ba 7:30
so ɛwɔ nkrofon kroso ye be wura mo Senegal ɛkɔkɔje Afcon ɛho nsɛmpi so na da so edi ahimu pa ye be wura na ye de ho nsɛm latest no ɛde atudwa sanso na ye be kwa kopiem Michael Carrick ana afi nsowura ye friend no sɛ Jimmy Carragher nsɛmpi ɛnso ɛkɔso ye be wura ɛnso Barca team nim na ye the latest ɛde free Barca ɛnso de bronze mo goalkeeper ye friend Marc-Andre ter Stegen na ye the latest nso no ebetimi ɛde bro Samuel Eto'o ɛyɛ Cameroon mo Football Association president ɔno nso afa nneɛma ɛkɔɔ so ɛwɔ Afcon finals ne de ho nsɛmpi no ebetimi ɛde abana sɛ Franco Media Institute ɔmo adawroma na yɛde amano ne nsɛm no nso no etimi ɛde ɛbrɛwa ɛnya nsɛm ketewa kora ne yɛnsaseɛ ɛmfa free UEFA Champions League ɛnɛ Champions League wɔ ne masa onse tima yɛfrɛ Arsenal bo Inter Milan a big game sanso na Madrid ɛbɔ Monaco ni nyina yɛ UEFA Champions League game ɛnɛ ɛba so dendenden na Senate early kick-off ɛbɔ 3:30 a yɛbɛnya Kara tomo bɔ Club Brugge saa game no ɛnso ɛba so mekyerɛ 3:30 ɛnso mekyerɛ Astana Kazakhstan ɛwɔ ana game no nso no ɛtimi ɛba so Porto Glimt ɛnso bɛbɔ Man City team no Masha ɛno nso a big game ɛba so Norway referee Steve Jamblowski ɔno every German ɔno ɛna ɛkɔ akɔdi mekyerɛ Man City ɔmo game ɔmo bɔ against Porto Glimt ɛwɔ away enti saa game no ɛnso bɛtumi akɔ so 5:45 ɛno yɛ latest ɛfiri saa game no ɛba yɛbɛnya Copenhagen ɛno yɛ 8 p.m. ɔmo bɔ Napoli enti wokɔ Copenhagen ama memfa ntudwa sɛ ɛno nso yɛ 8 p.m. referee Ivan Pereto ɔno ɛna ɛkɔ akɔdi game no ɛnso Denmark ɛba Copenhagen ɛtena fie na ɔmo ne team from Napoli ɛnso akɔ na yɛbɛnya team a yɛfrɛ Inter Milan ɔmo tra Giuseppe Meazza Inter Milan team no ɛnso ɛbɔ Arsenal 8 p.m. ana saa game no nso ɛba so dendenden a ɛnya asɛm ke 28 p.m. no Inter ɛtra Giuseppe Meazza na ɔmo to ɔmo nsa ɛde afre team a yɛfrɛ Arsenal gyene saa game no ɛnso betimi aba so na ma memfa refra ɔno kɔ akɔdi game no di ɛntudwa ɔno ɛfiri Portugal referee fene Yao Pedro Ponhiro ɔno ɛfiri Portugal ɔno na mpanifa yi ne sɛ Onkona Inter and asa game no kodi Olympiacos ebebon Leverkusen sa game no so 8 p.m. Sanso ebekwa konya Real Madrid omotena Santiago Bernabeu no mato omonsa na dia frɛ Monaco omo ebo kon refa ye fɛ no Espan Escas onom every Norway ono na ekwa kodi Madrid and of Monaco game no Sporting Lisbon etena fie no mo ne Paris Saint-Germain akwa kobo Anthony Taylor and Crocodile game no into copium our Stadio Jose Avalade Mammy Fantuja said Sporting Lisbon at Tenafie no money Paris Saint-Germain and so to my Cracobon I am Tottenham Hotspur Everton Tottenham Hotspur Stadium no man to Monza Edafe Borussia Dortmund sa game no so 8 p.m. Now referee Fen Glennebeck on every straight on and a Cracodi Tottenham after Tima you from Dortmund game no you be Craconia Villarreal omo airbo Ayas and also a bus 8 p.m. and so a Stadio di Salamanca Mamin Fantuja send Nick Walsh ono every Scotland ono and a Crakodisa game no and so on ma Villarreal team no and so a Ayas into a game say Benjamin Kokonya ewe UEFA Champions League nima and yasam ketwa na games are air cosonum Mamin Fantuja say ora ye fel Mikel Arteta ana fenson Gabriel Jesus and it may call press conference no edema asa bokuno na ore friend Mikel Arteta say kwanya omanfa so abono say Arsenal abobe away 3 games and so etimi so ewe UEFA Champions League nim na Mikel Arteta say on ofan the positive side o sha bribra no kwa where etimi ebo players no emo mentally o strong ne adinti ono de mfa say away games to so miensa Arsenal bono obetimi accompany kra eno ensema owura ye friend Mikel Arteta editu ahead of the game kwa kobo Giuseppe Meazza and against Inter Milan yenti Arteta.
Just how big a challenge has it been, those 4 away games? I think it's happened 3 times now in your tenure here at Arsenal to have 4 away games in 4 different competitions.
That's the first time, no?
I mean, I did a bit of research. It looked like it's happened twice before. I could be completely wrong. I'll probably trust you more. But how big a challenge has it been? Because we've just gone through a period of time, notoriously, when there's loads of fixtures during the Christmas time. Now you've had 4 in 10 days, all away from home.
Yeah. Well, we have to adapt to that. That's the beauty of playing different competition and being in the latest stages of those, in all of them. And that's what we want. So I think that's a blessing. That's something really, really positive. And tomorrow we have the last one before we play at home again against United.
Okay, and I am Mikel Arteta and Sama or the two just so crack ball way and Sakrana or Moba or Masabe Boom against Manchester United in on there or say a dear Etima Buaniepa and then Sama and Mikel Arteta and so Ede Coco Tuja na Gabriel Jesus Arsenal or player on say Oko Pema on o paper cra and son of Victor Garrison so EBPM and so answer Tino or Busa Gabriel Jesus say I'm since Victor and so be PMO answer Bokuno who crown and the performances and you take Gabriel.
Vic is an amazing guy, you know. Unfortunately, when he came, when he said I wasn't there because I was injured and I was doing my rehab in Brazil with my family. I had a newborn there and stuff, but I wasn't there. But since I come back, you know, we have a good relations. We talk about football. Obviously, we have the same age, and then, but obviously, I have played here in Premier League more than him, longer than him, and then, sometimes I give some opinion, you know, and sometimes he give also, but about goals, about stuff, he knows, you know, he's a top striker, you know, he scored a lot of goals in his previous club, and then obviously I'm sure that he's gonna find a way to do the same for us because this is good for us. You know, me, him, Kai, whoever, the wingers, everyone wants to score goals. You know, we have to take the responsibility. Obviously, we all to score goals, and then obviously we can share, and then we can win games by scoring.
Okay, and we are some Gabriel Jesus and the to just say and Victor Ebesha Bogos and now all Sporting Lisbon or Benim say Aquatani debut Shego and the man Sporting Lisbon and Gabriel Jesus say Kai Havet Money Gabriel Martinelli mo or measure so much supportina or Matime Abuaquano will go scoring no and some on also the Coco Tuja on Gamer Amoka Copa against Inter Milan and 8 p.m. na sa game no so no ebetimi akwa kotoja na ye free we fa Champions League ni ma ye nkopiem enso AFCON ni mu kakra na ukopiem AFCON na unsensempi ana no so tima cross AFCON nim na se sia no ma memfa ntuja se owura ye fan half year Renard enso timi na no atonsem nim ukopiem Senegal mo hyehyɛ ye ne ade enso te sei ewo ensensem ye bewuram na ye de honsem enso timi da brana before Yenko Senegal. Nano payu kopiemo nso che se omo president in the house masa omo ekojenchi akra we heroes welcome pa ana omo president nso no edema Senegal omo players into kopiem enso Senegal and nano pay omo president ye fe no Basiru Fai ono nso no any players no akwa akosia che se ochiachi omo enso onoma video no nso da mo fa to Facebook no so mame mo se omo kama na de tianie ukopiem amane unse wachia na oko eti Senegal players na akwaduru fia omo president ye fa no Basiru Fai enso echachi omo enso onuma obo players na baso se bibia enso ekro ye enso edemo tournament nim na mohwe players na obi agina African wear white ana ojano masa obo homodia was also white. What I say, Okoko, na Udinkunim Quandia, was so to say white is Senegal place, you know, Anna Aji African were whiter, or more president, you know, at the church or Mukama, be Bianso, Etimi, Ekoye, Edema Senegal, or more place in the tea, and now Pauko Pimo, no AD Froba. Now, my main fancy shining to the says, parade bus, no, I ready. Or more bassa. omode ko parade no se trophy parade internet de Dakar man tene so ebe yiri brutal kwa no ne ade ebe bia nso no ebe timi akwa ma unse no a me to dwase Algeria for no enso celebrating sounds Algeria omon person ka Morocco beje enti Senegal ko je na no a me to dwa ko piem Algeria na celebration was so ntena no pai sa pass way ana Senegal for no edeye omo trophy parade o say atwe ho champions enso no ma Dakar ego ndende internet de masa ebe yire pa e o Senegal mountain so enti trophy parade no so betima sase ne na o ma tiagu mountain so the trophy no akokire Senegal man no e di France no etima betoda na ukopie mo ensem no still Senegal je tournament no ba still amam fon so da omonda ensempi na ekoso na menko Cameroon kakra de tiene owura ye fana Samuel Eto'o aye Cameroon FA president o say masa o support Senegal for 100% o say game ko mu jai bo kanani beje o say ono o support Senegal for no from day one o say niema bi cross o AFCON we a e was say nipa ba ko ne ejina etwe kafa dwinisi so na omoye something right next time o say no na Senegal ye no bia ntimi o say masa tournament no okobi Cameroon su kobi ensempi na course tournament kwaya na officiate ni ade enema bi nkoye ni ade masa okoka o so no o part of CAF decision makers no nemom o bomachi sanema bi ne nkoye nemom Senegal do mo ye no atwe CAF aduna so say next time no o metimi aye something right e dia boa African football o say de omoye no support them 100% eno ye nsema Samuel Eto'o enso da kwa akotudwa o so no kwa na de Cameroon kwa kodombe kofie kono kwa de omo mu mabiem ni nyina say sometimes no when nyina nipa besisiu eno ye nsema Eto'o e de kwa akotudwa na yenkopiem ewo coach efen Javier Renard ono waje AFCON ni bi pen enso onum na ukopie mu a Javier Renard ne boafu ono ne boafu nyina no Leberante efen Brahim Diaz also ono ye coach wa coach teams ewa Africa or the Zambia aje AFCON ni bi pen na okambo biate semasa de Leberante efen Brahim Diaz koye no eni guasie pa edema Morocco mino eni guasie edema omanya 50 years onye AFCON ni bi o se eni guasie pa o se penalty type of penalty kicks we no ewo ho players bo penalty say no nemum o kama Brahim Diaz ate semasa wagunu ho anima se papa o se moment we na ocean nation na 50 years onye trophy ni bida na ubegina ho na ukobo penalty we ya o se masa a disgrace edema nation no akwano disrespect esa de ma Morocco mino o se Brahim Diaz anya de kra o se on ka se penalty en se nemu masa moment bi se mo adwen na ho ne hu kwara be fa so abo penalty na aside to onde obremu akrada ye friend Brahim Diaz eno eyensema Javier Renard enso de kokotuja ya Renard ne kasa asem o se masa moment we de ye mfa ni agro what as here
come so me reading na even so no ka say EBS EB crazy like I say so I'm surprised
and you also have the right to miss penalty but in such case so what I say I have no sympathy. It's lack of respect for an entire country an entire people seeking a success for 50 years.
Well, me say or can be said ABC or Arab Cup and see on boy. That is on the coach one of the Arab Cup.
Yeah.
Or say ABC.
Okay.
Abrana or Mobon into no case. But I'm so call yeah because was I can't say a beat me senior, so I'm surprised.
And
was I
even sorry, we anyone ya
got me reading keep. Yeah. I read from L'Equipe.
Yeah.
Tell me I saw Osaka.
And then some have your Renard. Renard and so Eddie Aqua to join home seminal. Yet day mount now yen come Oko Piemo of corner. My main fan to just say Ora or no air coach Eddie Senegal or more next Timino puppet Tiao Masa. Said dear but Jima Sha ban pa calf. ma coach no as ni kroi na reporter men se ka chema ansha World Cup no just Senegal mum ekope chese coach foforo edne ko chese tournament no eno Senegal head coach it reporter e ba chema we FIFA ana CAF o makambom say coach a ye fano Pape Thiaw o mo hwe se asotwe betima kwama no anhwe be lifetime ban ent investigation e koso yen komodidi e koso e ko basa dia am Senegal head coach na World Cup ma qualify no just mo ko pe coach foforo enso de ne ko tournament no e de free meche AFCON no so no update nim enso ba se no am Senegal coach but still omoda omona sempi ana no so etime koso enso AFCON me no e de France no etime betodwa na mamen ko basa team ne kakra o ko basa mamen fan tudwa omo goalkeeper ye friend Marc-André ter Stegen reporter men saka chemwa am ko Girona se no basa team no ene Girona kwa wia omom arrange agreement intino Marc-André ter Stegen akwadawe am obedam de ma basa team no cheche goals eje Champions League se no de one Garcia abe piem basa ti enya de basa team no ede just Marc-André ter Stegen enso bi bia se no kobolon ede ma Girona bobo kono no eze cha basa omonso de from so ye bantino we kwe am no bakwa kwe ne medicals e de amatima ye from chese Girona na bi betimi akoye e de ama Marc-André ter Stegen no so atimi akobolon until the end of the season na Girona hwese o metimi aton goalkeeper no permanent e no e de from so no etima betodwa na yenkopemana ana maguyi so e pass ne medicals ye bibia enra unveiling etima konso enso edema tima ye from Manchester City enti akwada ye friend Maguyi na mo hwe no ono so akwa kodura Etihad Stadium ho eno akwa ne medical say bibia na jersey number obehye no ampanifo so no e de kwahye ne nsama jersey number 15 ana Maguyi enso behye edema Manchester City omo boko no na unfortunately Man City Champions League games obebo mamen fan tuda say Antoine Semenyo bobi enye Maguyi obobienye Bernardo Silva ono so bobienye na reporter me seka chema onse Maguyi omantima register no Champions League Antoine Semenyo omantima register no Champions League na Bernardo Silva they were suspended intenya dono ebetimi akwakosi aka wa Champions League na de Man City just some year registrations no etimi awie na yente Maguyi ne semode tudwa after presentation.
First and foremost, it's such a honor, such a big club to come and play for this club, and I think for me I've always just been obsessed with getting better and wanting to improve. That's something that I'm constantly striving for, and I think this is the perfect place for me to do that. You know, the environment, you know, I've heard so much about the club and the fans, you know, the players speak for themselves, the manager, so it's definitely the right environment for me to improve and just get better, and you know, hopefully I can bring what I have to the table to help every single person here too.
Hey City fans.
Okay, and no sema Maguyi nso no e de akwakọ tudwa o de tudwa se na ne age se wabesan e de Man City boko no na o se e ba na je so ntimi ntwen se obeba bebo e de Man City ana fe Pep Guardiola no en sema Maguyi nso e de akwakọ tudwa na Thierry Henry se o kam obiate o se 7 points e down between Arsenal and Man City no masa hwe na obianso and out as team say on the Premier League no or since she be and go kwam or tale na why or tale na why and according to Thierry Henry on there or Jidi say this time around Arsenal bet me Ag League no na the hiano say or Man City no match Liverpool say a dear bet me here pa sa the Thierry Henry nisama or Cardiff Arsenal so bet me Ag League no.
It's a positive. I think it is a positive. Not it is. No, I think about it. It is a positive. Sorry. I thought at the time, yes, we dropped some points when it did happen, but then you see that obviously Villa is not winning against Everton, so you find yourself in a situation where if nobody wants to run with us, you have to take what you have to take. 7 points ahead. It's a massive advantage, and I know it could have been 9 and it could have been more, but you know, whenever I speak to some friends, when I speak to people, because you didn't see Arsenal cross the line for a very long time in the league, it's almost like, what do you mean you're 7 points ahead? You have two teams that can be in the top 4. You put money on the table. We kept our coach. We're going to talk, and we see obviously a lot of coaches that are getting the sack or the people don't trust. It looked like that we were right to keep that manager. Is doing extremely well. Obviously, I'm going to repeat myself. You put money on the table. You're 7 points ahead. What do you want to be? 30 points ahead, and then you want the league. You want to win the league already now. We are doing extremely well. We asked Mikel Arteta to find a way to be above Liverpool and Man City. If they're not following with Villa, that's on them. Look at what you're doing and what you can do, however you want to do it. I know a lot of people are talking about set pieces and, you know, not a lot of chances created and whatnot. We asked him to find a way to win. We still didn't. But that's what he's doing.
Okay, enti eno yen sama Henry ede kotu dwa se momentimi age league no masa enya dia bibia nso betimi akwa bibia eno de eno nso no efi oba na Michael Carrick anensampi enso ofie ha na minim Manchester United ensam no doso on se weekend beto dwa se nanka Roy Keane request obeso interview Michael Carrick before se omekwa akobo Man City game no ma Carragher on se nipa ba kwa ordinary see Robin Amorim so Jimmy Carragher or say Manchester United entimi winning league with Michael Carrick as a coach. Na ode yente Jimmy Carragher. Hey,
why believe this guy can win us the league? That's can he do it? It doesn't mean he will do it, but I've got to believe he can. I don't believe Manchester United could win the league with Michael Carrick as the manager, or Chelsea could win the league with Liam Rosenior as a manager. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, I'm only giving my honest opinion of what I feel and their sort of background experience as managers, what they've done in the past. You know, you've got to be special. When you think of the managers who've won the Premier League, there's something really special about 99% of them, I would say. And I just think probably Michael Carrick likes that and Liam Rosenior likes that. I might be proven wrong, but that's why I would take Michael Carrick out of that.
Enti was a starting before say Michael Carrick entimi enti league with Manchester United or say nya say o show disrespect na mum na adwene ene tibe who coach no any football and on so entimi edi tudwa eno ye de France no entimi aba betodwa ho nsem no ye de maw na ukopie mu a na ade we minim eno so cross from Morocco yensan go back to Senegal omonso dia na efu onso eba na Nigeria goalkeeper no unsa kopa Nigeria ne Morocco no omo goalkeeper no mama infantudwa so no so ne taw ohwehwe ya no hu unso mo de bi ye Edward Mendy
Mendy the same guy Mendy call the player no so akopa no I'm saying
boys no o taw go amufa na de siwie ye no ensem wei ana Nigeria goalkeeper naka Ede Ibrahim Diaz.
Use my towel to wipe your tears.
Towel na mo fire no. Or some of people manu ni so. Nti ene Nigeria mo goalkeeper no. Ono so statement or the abebe tudwa. Hey, Afcon we nsem ene no so efi mu so no. Etimi ababe tudwa. Ye be kom kakra na ye the latest more na so no. Etimi da tudwa na mo Michael Carrick say enya dia Manchester United ebetimi agi league with Carragher na eka enya dia Manchester Beji league with Michael Carrick. Ono so na ka say adwuma na de man na beboa. Nti no unhye the encrofo we omo person mo kire eno de phone so ababe todwa sesiei na post course enso en Lisandro Martinez en tokwa no patre abetodwa na Copa Nicky Bat o hwe no na no hu sa
o nboba le nyigidi
enne yanka oye ugate mu level ni bi
Nicky Bat I mean make me choose we say they were in a good team.
Yeah.
So tin the koya obi nya the crowd ran here hu onye the Iniesta Xavi mo line be schools mo
okay
but it's a normal player.
Okay.
Onye strong.
And they are Femi Lopez mo na mu ni bia na o say one post coach minim almost Lisandro Martinez Manchester entime anyi league abro ye defender da na akwa no so be kasa enra o say ono so Omasa be can be Copa na dey just say Manchester old players mo the ban e the momo say a Carrick abomasa se e say tujagum obi ankoma se city a bibie koye no de ba kire mu as so ma start den eno so no edi front so no atimi abetodwa honsem ye de ema na se franco media
bi so mo Senegal fans ne ye bo mo pa Morocco
o me bo mo
esi bi cry ya mo hu oh ye be ya no pa ya want
ba se sia do Morocco ni na o Senegal obedia mia ho
o yes ni gana Morocco
obedia mia
esi o mo hu bi no mba ana police for no ankasa na attack fans ni bebrebe so sad I don't know it's no chegwe very bad very bad
e was a calf do mo nansi form no mo yen ni ye maza e was mo no nansi form na de e ko ne de adena ye den enti no e di front so akopa ma update enso ho nti e bibia ekoye na Dovi parade no e betima akoso se na e di kan e de ekoko tu dwanom na oko Manchester United a mamen fan tudwa se Market Carrick akache players no se from now on or see training ni be ye shorter kopa yen could di be 4 hours e wo training grounds biem e be shorter but upia utimi se fifre tew what I say intense pa kopa a pressure masago court speed ni ade enti reporter men say catch semwa where from Stratford End broadcasters ni bi na dey room CCA say information on no answer kanechima e be shorter it is a first time the far is am ko be 2 na 2 hours no pia utimi say who was 6 park e be sa tima biem what I say ti say akoyo mo de Man City fans o mo say o mo mpese e be ka ho a o mo mpese eno nso betimi akoka ho e wa so mo timi giram na bibia etimi ekoye e de emo mo ti okopie mo eno e nhehye ya Market Carrick nso no e de ababetudwa enti kopa ma menyina wesu na memfa mo no nsem ni nsinemu se Franco Media Institute sebra na ebesua de na bibia nso ntimi enkoye maw opese oye nsentwoni nko ade a se Franco Media Institute omo na betimi aboa na bibia koyi enso e de ama na bullet aso dunsini hey we party it is a Franco Media Institute sebra na ebesua de nsentwa adwuma no wani gi ho a ye be kiro say news ye be kiro sanso na sports be about sports and news ye be kiro say TV and a radio presentation say Franco Media Institute so ba eno omu betimi abo na bibia no etimi akoye e de amount se ne be ahonso no obenya honsa no adwa within 6 months na why century na okasa e radio so TV so na o present sports na bibia no etimi akoye na de tienie okọ hono ma within 6 months no ye be kiro commentary, you bet show analysis, you bet show presentation, say look and foreign, you bet show be about sports, news, you show news production, casting in English and tree, you bet show now so what me ain't ya phone a month from a man and call your weekend classes during the day and weekend on weekend no and so on my bit me aqua dear kama sound so and I hostel facilities on to hostel no oba now fletcher obetimanya bia da na wasua wa de kama hostel ne ben class nti yenya de ofletchiri na wabantie se Franco Media Institute na ye kamfo e de ama wa opese o yen century sound so na eba video editing na ye kire e ho banners kwa fa so e flyers ni nyina ye kire sound so na kwa be fa so atwa content and social media publicity ni nyina ye be kire na wonso hu okotwa content a emfa makwa blane no wa ye de two video the amount wa ye be kire video editing no enso e de aka ho within 6 months na wonso wajo certificate Ghana Education Service asanyase first Franco Media Institute 0244 705 112 0244 705 112 na omonyo so mechia Cosmos ana paka Mr. Bio Mr. Diamo ana bio controller Alhaji omunyina Paradise Gas ana Chris Muba
Javi Praise Computers and so se brana omonso mo ne se desktop ne laptop na opa on set make bi na Javi Praise di bibraba begum inti meso pa utima no pa ya akwanya no ani so so betimanya bi na onso de akofi inti meso kwadwo de desktop ni laptop ni nyina egum dendende na audience na say betima sa repair the amount and open accessories nso na to beton e the amount enti meso for ni chim na omuntumi emwo your brand new and home use ones nyina bi ho and esa the projectors aba the projectors no so the opbia on sabeka ene say o projector na also the opese fix mount so a bit massa fixi and obese be installation so a ye baba be the amount network and internet accessories ye will be CCTV cameras and accessories ye will be and a CCTV cameras no so ye besa be install the amount is wadwuma na wabie no ana ofie no ya be bana ya be boana be bia e gidi say place cameras na be boa no ya place ne kama pa dia masere be a ene adwuma mu na wa oniema nso wetima hu anu yie hu sika sema no yie pa ya sa the flat screen televisions ni ne monitors nyina nso esan ediaba dizene se TV no ni bia size ya opebia the original ones ana monitors nso nze nya monitor ne monitor your monitor ne monitor intibra na ya ma monitors e gidi se ebetumi aboa ma odwumadi ne nso awie peye original home use phones iPads ne tablets nyina no ya side bia ba begum ana nei se uye institution na utima no paya se a school hospital churches law firms media houses individual homes na fe communities nyina no se nei se open ICT lab a ya beba na ya be set up e dia maun eno anso ne Jeffrey Praise bedin kombo beba be set up e dia maun yesan ye network and internet installation nyina nso yesan eyebi Windows na pese update afa bedan o computer na pese upgrading so a na o de abane upgrade computer no so e dia maun your accounting software for all businesses intini nyina no Jeffrey Praise computers no ewo Bantama High Street ya ben GNTC ni Unity House ni din hwani mu misro ye na de technology ebeto aboboa no enti frɛyen na eniema nyina won sanka wo de 0244 026203 0244 026203 enti ko na Jeffrey Praise intimi mo computer won sem bia de ɛhɔ ne bia mekanfo so adiama eba cameras eba TVs dia ɛhɔ mekanfo diama eba phones ne chese tablets ne ade ade nyina no ɛhɔ na mekanfo diama Babangida man capsules nso odwama so a dua so dua heba clinic no ɛwɔ nkran ka so abreku ani kumase abrepo bruni krom ɔmo na de Babangida man capsules edi aba a chese no mema dro ebo ama mema nso yetima tedende nyanse nei se wutiemi a onkwamo na ofom a eboa ma onkwamo no nso ahode ba mu yi pa ana se obema ne ntumi ma ne home so a obehia Babangida no bi we unique formula bi na edi aya ema chese ema wo ye fertile ti bema wutim bia no behia bi na aboa sama stamina yi severe waist pains e de fionom and a overall boost for male vitality inti bema bi ehia bi ana side wo hene ba o capsules nso de aba eno na yi waist pains STI mo amfaya mo abra mo junso chlamydia abdominal pains na ye afiri general inflammatory diseases eni nyina no hene ba o capsules ene bebo nti we no hene ba no mane mema na enom ana Babangida nso mema nko na enom nti sa wutie mi na wo ba wo ye bema na wutie mi a me so hia hene ba ni bi anase Babangida ni bi na atumi aboa na ema no sa wafa yefunu anase ma akoda no fo a aduro no untumi enum bi na emom saate bia mienu unni bia mu a wo yoba na utimi atumi nom be ma nso timi nom na aduro ne sa opedodo atu ana so panchemu bia nso a fra 0244 059593 0244 059593 na onse tuma kan wo de se nei uram pharmacy shop herbal shop ni chemical shop bia no a wo so pe Babangida anase opo hinba o capsules ye beton e di amanti o madama ana ye de ensem no so ye de eba ye na mamenka message we nra mentimi enye fi wo say huge congratulations to Senegal, champions of AFCON. Their consistency, resilience and that winning mentality have really made them a force in African football. From Sadio Mane's leadership to the teams of our unity, they fully deserve the crown. Well played, Lions of Teranga. As for Ghana, well, let's just say the Black Stars didn't just miss AFCON. They ghosted it. It's hard to tense the players it's hard to tease the players too much when it feels like the real culprit was upstairs. The GFA really needs to take the hit here. Between poor planning, technical decision, and administrative chaos, they left fans frustrated and watching the tournament from their couches. And no Argentina, so they are there abandoned or the Bayern. And Victorious Collins in so the Nina was saying, how are we going to win an AFCON when all the system cares about is arrange who wins the league and who shouldn't win. People are doing football business, but we keep joking. And no, Victorious Collins in Sudia on also their shim no. You see, good morning, Copper. Congrats to Senegal boys. More updates on Real Madrid camp. Greetings to Brake and Thiago attacker from Abidjan Quanton also there on also Ede Abano Penno. We also say Copper, good morning to you and your crew. God bless Sika Sports crew and the entire Sika FM. Copper and Thiago Inter is a big team, but tonight Arsenal will beat Inter and take them to their proper level. The year 2026, I pray for Arsenal to win all their matches in all competitions. No more lose for Arsenal football team. Greetings to my wife, Mrs. Susanna Pierre, and all Arsenal fans from Sofo Samuel, Donina. Sofo Samuel, Arsenal, this year, I don't mean winning matches now, all because Omadi can crowd or draw into Omuntimi now win 2026. And we say, good morning, Copper, Thiago, Brake, and Lotto Lee. In fact, you make the morning sweet always. I love Thiago's presentation so much and the analysis of all of you. Keep it up. It was clear from the onset that the tournament was skewed in favor of Morocco just to reward them of CAF's inefficiencies. Senegal won the tournament fairly, and I congratulate them for their hard work. United win against City. They always do that when they change manager mid-season. The end will surely justify the means. Barca win tomorrow. Greetings to Nana Ama in Abisim, Mr. Du, and this message we so a day about an opay. And okay, in Tiano Yakao. Brake.
Yes, I do where I'm saying.
Already, Adam. Young
Mamika and Chia, a biggie Joe, or a taxi driver. No, meaning a while I got on a many errands. And the course of say, Libiano, Anna radio, no, this super glue I saw area to or any part in Egypt. Bompa, normally boys only who tea we are, which Marquaha, with tea we are, Baby Joe on levy.
Okay, to know all the
auntie. I begin my mention out of faith.
My man for Wincham, and my message been but I think I just want to read. I say good morning, Copper. Nice show by all standard. Keep it up. But Copper, I've heard that 2 students have lost their lives in the Milo games. Please check it for us. And if yes, or say if yes, they should stop playing because they will take revenge. That's what I've heard from Joe inside Leberante. Friends by Mebusan was not baby. So I'm surprised, but
was there any news about too?
And Guy Bayan and Kababa, but Prince by Mebusan was one of the Bell Stadium. Yeah,
mighty man, Senegal, Semina Guswa, Morocco, Semina Guswa.
Yeah, but I think my Behu video BCC and yeah. One journalist boy Nigerian.
No, today.
What I mean, my video in tears. What can we actually my business?
But he works for it, he deserves it. We have interview to do. We have deadlines. We do not do fun engagement because we are scared to go outside. And then you are telling me that the man will not be interviewed. What is wrong with you? So losers and unprofessional. Unprofessional. When you beat Nigeria, did we act like this?
Yeah.
Did we act this nice?
Yeah.
Did we?
Never.
Lousy losers. You are putting a great tournament to jeopardy because you are all bullshit nonsense arrangement character. I don't even know what I'm saying again. No, but it's true. It's literally rude. We are here to celebrate the youngest guy. Who won the African Cup of Nations. Let him come back. Come on. How can you be someone that just won the African Cup here? It doesn't make sense.
I'm a new back. You know, on a token.
This Nigeria. You go to Nigeria, we react like this. It's crazy.
And what happened was a Moroccan journalist after the game post match Moroccan journalist in the FA press room.
Yeah, sorry free when
man Nigeria
sorry.
The league was so annoyed.
I was with young girl in Eba.
Yeah, she was so annoyed.
So cheers, like there were other journalists no more hodo. And I say Bonabaso, Omani cheers. Tibuona na Morocco for sorry. Before that's now Ali Regragui about Betanasia, they were Ali Regragui also already or resigned from the Moroccan national team. It's a new na no near who hits now almost day. Sorry, so that was the reason why it's here. And Copa me concern you a bit about you World Cup the next one. As part of a member who's still Morocco account. And we had a level of reception and hospitality. Anyhow, I even within the game, maybe a course now. Like by all means we are supposed to win. Anyhow, I almost see certain goalkeepers in post whilst the game is ongoing. Anyhow, I decided for hospitality, maybe a more man takrano, Diana, or try say means be a rough and they had just to find their way. Senegal for proud to the final no trust maybe a dia na ya hanta no kra no any up to standard because maybe ani e dance na e ba be da there's a huge difference ahana e da no sebi ahanya den enye anom requesting e den yes sign head more again bus e de ma omo they needed to request for another bus when the bus also arrived mighty man not even driver cry be nya e aba ma mo betwi e Senegal for no kra na asem ye den e wo ho and then again also training baby I don't make training crowd so they made it known so one or other it had to put pressure on air that is calf and then I make say and Sunny Abu game nyoma bia na Morocco for be and Senegal respond because omatena se say odibia Cameroon omatena se so odibia dem that is Nigeria it lady they cannot otie or say tama mo di nyoma bia Nigeria de share no yetena se no ye dey edi nkomo so Senegal was not going to wait and on I say akọ omo ho ahye omo as a stone and omo ntimi di ntum say upon schemes they plans are my team are omo hye nyomo ntimi anya dey
Mama, not even North Africans can do it. Nigeria for they were celebrating after Senegal won. Yes. Who's Egypt for? So many Egypt issues. Egypt for you call Saudi Arabia. Celebrating. Come on, for this and
was like say, Yashisha the same mede. Open also imagine by all means. It's a no numbers no. And I had in same period that is Morocco. But Senegal for in as
much as now much be 230 we pay good street Dakar. Seriously. How much 230?
My maybe for 2009 the under 20 the Ghana Ghana you see in the World Cup no. Oh see a junction so 4 junction. For and at that time I bought 5 year trophy no Ghana pay no mighty man junction so solo kufri as here. So Kufri Soro just said north, south, east, and west, and and I'm just waiting for that day. The Black Stars and so it will do such a level. 4 years I say me.
Let me just say
and Mekai that 2010 and so baby Jets that penalty up against you guy mighty man and this is a penalty number 2 and I'm sorry free TV no and I'm a farm in Pabwa Betina Junction so it you expect these things on Dakar boss just say they are just ready. I think say where the all Facebook you know outside that is Dakar I think it's in Europe because you can see it snowing and Utimi who say they are on the streets and I had there omunye bi nche you Senegal enye bi nche ye babos still
2:30
Senegal nya bi nche But still now when buy you know a sense of circumstance.
I'm saying we in New York.
We're in New York. Just look at that.
We in New York. USO.
Hey!
I didn't say we pay that card. We in
the way the AFCON is going global.
Yeah.
It is summer. Penufoni carry make can say AFCON in a big tournament. You know. The other time now we about video be Rio de Janeiro in Brazil.
And then they cry no celebrity. Me say me nyasa me parents.
Because that ba ku bi said no so here.
Yeah.
And also say once incident you see about penalty save near the other no. The Brazilians they were just there watching the game. And the moment Mendy is save ball no, you can also see the celebration Brazil, Rio de Janeiro.
So it's serious.
So they were all watching this game.
Yeah.
So the AFCON there, boss, and this is seminar. Yaw na ana carry am here then. It did this uncommon. Yaw na judge club here then. It did this uncommon because of the level of players now more from Africa. Yet.
What is the GT Kasafa?
Oh, it's the AFCON there, mighty man. It is just a beautiful game. It is just a beautiful tournament. Emre Dura obia twitwi nchance mu hohoro ne nsa eye na de 10 just to go and have a watch over games na yeday cross no, and how our Senegal managed to get this win and then this trophy no Adebia FA Dakar the boss ana wow
Dakar
wow
2:30
wow
2:30
that is the arrival mo buy na
wow
the reception yakwa sha o ma ho ache. So imagine the Black Stars o ma this trophy no no ma be dru kotoka ho and I do 2:30 how much 2:30 na nipa dom egu ho me de ba ne me fe kra ne se omuji bi nche yes as if say omuji bi over even 5 years in pony o and 10 but yes still omo presence e kire say ade we no emfaso fan bia enya yes ade we emfaso fan bia enya in football yes say enije bi say se ono abesa sorry anaju 2:30 asaba be gina kwa ho
serious
sa memory na nipa ne benya no ultimate quantify into any amount nemum ye be wie the players no ye be che we bibi it is the reason why Italian yesterday boys and say ye dey woman is ade we
okay
see aba be gina ho ni asa agi ani ya o metima we nsa kakra na wibi
a winning bonus no
yeah winning bonus no ya ekodu ayi oba yeti ase kakra ma bibi kake ya wali de ye be ka no atum
say so why beating
e bi asa na ye be aduane special de amai
ready at 100
enu ko na he be nyakopa enu ko na he be ja. And so imagine that there will be a tournament, an AFCON tournament, Ghana will final up against Nigeria.
7:30 Sports.
Final up against Nigeria. You be seeing the bragging right.
Yeah.
But the moment no hono players need their bonuses. You be maybe fear, maybe insase. No. So why don't you show that level of commitment? Why don't you show that level of unity? Show that level of energy. Now
Tabuku can be about the kind of respect.
Oh,
it would be player back where you be crossing deal. Yeah, it's a deal of the end. So I
like deal, sir.
No, I had deal, but player back about
Malik Diouf.
Yes,
they are a West Ham.
And no tennis more canon. The way they respect, more respect to leaders, no more like strategy,
boss.
And it's helping the team. It's really helping the team.
You're who in Senegal, you football not a year. But on the level of the World Cup, the 2002 Korea, Japan, and impact on me and they will say this is a great team. That was when the real story of Senegalese football, Kenyan who was on. And that impact, any players now, board that World Cup, no, omujato honi did this one about do this level. It's enya there as a Senegal ni no gidi binyoma bi no hide why. So in as much as omo agi AFCON kran sempe no maji 2
yeah.
Patriotic Congo say it is the time omo board the World Cup e ba do this stage. It that is when omo din gidi no abewure my head them e break barriers. They have enough respect. And the man omo call that World Cup no e de ba do this stage.
And no me dey also be top platforms no. And look at the way na player na can.
Look at how oni omo din.
You know it's very interesting.
Cover and for us now almost pretty a chrono ahead of our interest.
Yeah, sure.
And you by force say, oh, so be Bobby. They've allowed the coach to do his work. And normally, are more experience or more as management, and they are all mates, more or less. And when you have Tanasi, and you say, way boy, let's build another generation. It's that level of respect in a another day. And me on the field of play, how I know so a coordinating or more, and who say, way you pay you are Nyakite Akasembi. I say, Omubo game no, and that's what Michael game no call. Mamadou Saho, the one in the ball, 4 and 5 and run. Also a 20-year-old. The one on the left, a 20-year-old. The one on the right side of that is defense is a 20-year-old. 21. Yet, inti onono enkwani penya no yede no ginem. But no so ko no ko yede eko kasa. Children say game no just play your normal game and then everything will be fine. It's in pay for na say building a next generation or making impact already by winning this tournament. What in komo we ase? It's the next AFCON no said Nyakite muni ho. Say Khalid Koulibaly muni ho. Look at the heat and pressure. Mamadou Sarr and the ball that is the final, and then also in this AFCON. And you so in the next AFCON, which is next year, Patrobe through Debbie. Lamin Kamara Bossa Papi Gay Ababi, he is my discovery of the tournament. Okay. Wa Bossa meaning say on 2 successive AFCONs. Metimiaka say the discovery of the tournament Abe Free Senegal, Lamin Kamara, and then also that is Papi Gay. So look at that impact. Nemo we man esa Ababe bought the next AFCON. Bibi bieni ho. Minu bedi asana diao komo striker now. Bibi nti o mama fananya den amba no hon komo. And he's a fantastic striker. Check out that is Nicolas Jackson mu age omo yeden. Obo ho. Check out Papi Sis mu nyomo mu no mfifi ho. And we mu besa aba and boss. So o hwe de da ho de man the lives of Mali. Ghana they cry the enka ho. Nigeria, Victor Osimhen, look Mamono, they've gotten to the peak of their football, but the level of impact you also be through more in the next one. I'm not sure. Said you mind the last 2 years and in the third one. Okay, it's a Senegal and we see in ho. I am the way at ho. Say omo mo woni ni wa obi obebi ani okay so obebo because the system has been a template that ho. Wow. They've had young players. Oh, Senegal and well at all. Okay. It's a Chinebi Sasadio man in Niwa. They are okay. We will be of Abisha Ubia. Okay. A Chinebi of you say Dris Agana again Niwa. They are okay. We will be of Abisha Ubia. Mohamed Osa has given an excellent example. Say Koulibaly Niwa, he is okay to fit in.
People are doing things right.
Oh my will at all when they are not around.
Victoria say, yeah, they tell me, yeah, chedo beji league. And I'm out for your football here.
Yes, I did, boss. And I'm out for a 7:30. And it's not as if say Senegal any league. League no NJ and now teams now league in NJ a year that is champions near there be. But the talent and how about discover. The academy, the juvenile football, only is so serious when it say Liverpool mun alcohol, eco player direct.
No, so it means a bad neighbor. There can it mean say in your impact on national team as well. And this apply and some players do not have Bobo Abrichana.
Also, do not start if you Chromo.
You be form of
it means they are doing well. Yet. It means almost concentration in any league in so giddy. And yes, try yes, improving league no Champions League, but it's on the academy system.
Okay.
How we boy over 17 ever from how ever near training near the Senegal DNA of football na them. No make sure say oberbo no talent the competitions I organize the ama how we take juvenile football in terms of say competitions ever from FIFA. Any cap serious. Okay. It's in Pempino. Senegal I say out of any FIFA tournament for juvenile biano. There just one tournament be.
Okay.
Juvenile football biana ebebo tournament be ebebo across the globe. Say a calf, say FIFA biano Senegal for a day. Okay. That is when they start the grooming. The moment Ebeba Sano, near Babe Form, at the core ahead that is France. The moment Ebeba Sano, near Babe Form, at the core ahead that is Germany. The moment Ebeba Sano, near Babe Form, at the core ahead that is Spain. And nay, under England for Nayahada, and na Tapuku Ekase, even Liverpool for went in and then also looking for a player. Mama Diof now, Wobo, at the Man West Ham. Sabe pepe ni too. Oba ko fa France. Ni aba beche ni de aba be dey aba be bo e ama that is Liverpool. So they've just had a plan, and for me they've made their will available. Amatra to her said be amre no so a template da ho ntokwa bia mba te said that the lumba fa chemi.
Okay, em feel so this I can how can you run in your account but in the Champions League go say your stories be
and Inter Milan game a omo bono up against that is Arsenal. No kwasem ni say this season in Europe two teams na metimi aka say esuro ewo homa omo modern mo ye den omo bonti me kire Bayern Munich and that is Arsenal. Mind you, Bayern Munich still unbeaten in the Bundesliga. When it comes to the UEFA Champions League, or you're second to that is Arsenal. The modern bar all born in the league in the day. Many shows will be able to the question at home say own team in your day. NJ. Necessary the old chases here will be the unbeaten record Bayern Leverkusen here day. So we will ask ourselves, say, is there any club in Germany that can see a woman say or best stop it Bayern Leverkusen from going unbeaten? No. Yes, but in German football, anything can happen with the smaller clubs. Okay. But so her modern Dortmund elbow, the inconsistencies are already buying Leverkusen. A queen even Leipzig over the weekend. Ono buying Leverkusen no crachi no eshen 5. Net say or twice say ya obi no bit my day. A stop no that is the Bundesliga. Nigeria or Magia, so there's no doubt. But the unbeaten also begin say omo be ha no de bia omunye ready so meden on be. And the other club which is Arsenal, mighty man. I didn't ask na and your fluke, and I had told you times with that number. Say all man commit me Arsenal in terms of preventing them from winning the league. They are inconsistent, and then I'll let you the day and the best source of the my and we know the free almost dominance of more in the league and then also the UEFA Champions League. They be another boss. Who did say Arsenal lose the UEFA Champions League this season match? In as much as all losing, we consider just one goal. So our goal no considered came from Bayern Munich, and we can shine the 3-1. And it's not as if they've played just small clubs in the UEFA Champions League. Bayern Munich didn't have no cry then. So Arsenal is doing something. I was say or was here for serious. It is not that Arsenal maybe now omuboduru baby and now the points gababe pom ho ababe ababeje enya that Arsenal no moduru baby na teams in kitchen ababe show ababe ababeje. And already they've had the smell of all these trophies on person omoje. Last season the UEFA Champions League about semi-final. In about 2 or 3 occasions, they've been second in the English Premier League. It's a there here their victory near them and they've smelled it. It may sure say all my prepare all muye. And you see at Arteta area they are using a defensive approach, not conceding but also scoring. And another be say in football, not any player can defend, but any player can score goal.
Okay.
Not any player. And it's my box in a defending ye. But player be admit my day as she go on the field of play, including even a goalkeeper. Na keda didn't ever corner na last minute goalkeeper tibija ho eba the other opponent goalkeeper post me them ebe press oba be shebo. So that thing Arsenal is doing dey bia dem ehu and then going up against Inter Milan. And I think that last season the only defeater Arsenal at this stage was from that's Inter Milan, and this time round me assure say Mikel Arteta and so I prepared when the squad in depth or war and or they call that is Italy. For Inter Milan modern bar cost wohore nya ade bia obetimi atena se abo nsem yan dem e dey afan especially by Christian Hivu omo sanyo mu kakra omo so transition no has not been that smooth sane emre bi Yosemo wi no be dem e be yemo omo etimi dem e dey the title. And I am seeing Arsenal being on a double chance away up against Inter Milan. Real Madrid were the issues up against Monaco, but the players making statement upon here over the weekend up against that is was Leberante. Anyhow fans who some of the players are boss, it is a time for them to make a statement by winning up against a Monaco side or free France them Monaco modern bottom that strong, and then Adibia Real Madrid say obo home ultimately the 3 maximum points over that is Monaco. Also where we are about the last matches. your boss stage where we have last match is the UEFA Champions League. So I think Arsenal will be on a double chance. Real Madrid will win up against a year that is Monaco. And no any other majority say and also Ebekoso or a year that is the UEFA Champions League. Sporting Paris Saint-Germain. Nano Bomodin Koshe Osman Dembele Goya or share up against Lille. And then you will then acknowledge the talent. I will born about 4 players. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. The time we say goalkeeper, quick thinking.
It was beautiful.
Hey,
it was beautiful.
Hey,
my weekend.
It is just unfortunate. Say you better not see on Monday. Senegal, come on here. It
was beautiful.
And yes, I go now. Dembele,
Puskas go now. We should be anyhow.
Copper.
7:30 Sports.
So Paris Saint-Germain up away air sports and also be a win at the Paris Saint-Germain. Tottenham Dortmund in the Champions League. In the Champions League, with the respect, I'm a Borussia Dortmund because of maybe punishment on me day over the man up against Paris Saint-Germain. Emma made me go to do them every eye. Saying this is also the fact that Tottenham modern is just poor and and I'm who's a Borussia Dortmund would have a double chance over that is Tottenham senior.
Okay. Back here, that's a pana. Into
Morocco. I need to keep a bomb about so the way you people from another 20 World Cup, Makwaji Arab League Cup. It's true, 50 years trophy in my 9 tournaments, but me more cancel P, me promote CAF and the president Patrice Motsepe. So Morocco have more facilities. You the host to women football. We could say about Bubio. You say it doesn't mean. And I'm not with the ending. Come say, go be Nicola be the way we are. Abrofono, Germany host to the Euros. England and Spain are called finals. One draw. By young kwa is why you are the end of show them what they tattoo. The bizarre, the dirty final ever in the history of the competition. Bankawisu had the best in terms of coverage, in terms of mileage, and this AFCON. But within 4 or 5 minutes in Dala, DR Congo, ref, you know, and now they're near car training. I say, Bibia, better Caragamo and Cassini. Now people who are making it like tournament was about tournament. At a point in time in the stands, now Senegalese fans was some TC Park and so. I could support 2 players, no. But security for no and no money encounter my the reason why we to 2 seats, no. You don't own Yadiama and one now. Tama penalty no or bono. Camera capture the president of Morocco. Now I heard I said in the movement, look at the trophy presentation. You judge the common to say there. Also, President and from Senegal. Why? Because of our cup. Football play. Senegal was a minus in Africa.
I think Cap a car president
Senka or the Danyama, Muchepe Danyama, a Moroccanino, Wanji.
The FIFA president, not the Moroccan. But I think, sir. I wanted the car president. You only have to do.
I thought maybe this is your thing.
I'm surprised no way, sir.
That's what me.
Yeah, that's what I said. No way, sir.
Say, shall we?
Yeah. So
just let them guide you. But he just wanted to say no be opinion. But when I come, me sign a mechanic. Me the side.
Also on Cornelico, but and I'm said they never want to say. Sano plan say Morocco beji. Now man penny they show them. Until on say we are diabolic pia epio. Look at Hakimi, baby our boy Drew. CAF player of the year. No fatal goalkeeper ta one to the people no akọ twatwe. One is a player that akọ faba. And Yama Omoyen, Senegal was minus.
Hakimi incidents no. Yenchemu incidents no about no be good hobby and the Moroccans were interacting with him. Now Omoyen sign. Hakimi jina for many seconds.
nyoma nsuo ni ntina ohun ade kro mo ye dey omo pa kire and oni any idea say ball no koso no sa o mbefa omo tawo no ye dey e free ho so the fans were telling him say on fa bibi ho it air no obi so say ensuo say there be he kept pointing up on to say ohun tawo no then ofai and me sure say na that is a town no mo kun kwa na e blue one no where Hakimi there don't cool white it's not only that idea they say na air koso mpatwatiri say na koso say 5-5 opponent goalkeeper ne tawo it's your omkasa on fan no so here dey a final or then they come back and then pick it up from there na kwaya say he doesn't have an idea
but people are pick here no
honestly you're fast
akwani fast
very fast woman
and then to just any you 2 seconds not topic here
when you akwanya nchiremu say e beka say ade na sports officials because not officials here be ball boys near the but no
ayabo apa
no Mickey tell me
me ba mama chwade omo say pick bibi utwa wa na goalkeeper tawo unu so de papa nanim the entire ma blue one chinyin say e4 on as far time no na say nsuo to nti e no 4 e no mudi new one e white no e bre no unu so de papa nanim etu ya tawo no e de na fa tu on say player unu dey say Senegal player no ohu o wanya faster
at that moment can I refer
wanya faster ka ball boys dey on come fa tawo no e ko e unu dey o ma dwen o mo say be ko penalty a trotro say no be a penalty ewum nti amani biemo we say Hakimi bokwa but Senegal was minus in football in 1992 omo host year that time no mo jobs Bokandi that Rastaman he was their marksman baby omo kodu ya quarter finals then within 10 years down the lane in 2002 they had the likes of Ali Diouf, Fadiga, Koulibaly, those moment their generational team a be quarter final against take your cup mentality or cry and come call the semi final come the first Africa country Morocco what's the new cup then Patrice Evra, Patrick Vieira, those guys from Senegal descent now almost came and built academy there say ya mama but the addition when nyamani hwa omu team no Koulibaly won say Sadio Mane etimi esi na wa fa bag team omu bag na otwe omu team ko washroom obekọ na so as captain of the team no wa clean that humility and the timidity unity no aba look at Diouf Cisse eje adwuma free himself he's still around the team. Claude Roy was their coach in 1992. Claude Roy TV pundit in the final. But now first for Senegal. And could be a pundit. Come Fred Sadio Mane. And Kabi Vinci and say, Charlie Corner Coffre on Crawford and Bra. Geoff Nyako. Meaning whoever calls on a friend money. One of money dimly kakoye. Enti Morocco, Senegal. Referee ujina boom and then matese amose mo Fred Tiam Senegal na disciplinary committee na referee na ball ni nyama na omo hwe video no wie ye ne ankohweva by the point na disciplinary committee for no mo Fred Senegal for no referee no omo ye ne den ball ni enyama ye nyina no wa bo hwese no you were say obo hwese wia na decision bibia si a ontimi kohweva ujai man ka de besisi na go ni ben kwahweva na mpa o na push go ni disallowed perfect the penalty incident wa mo whistle o tema ball dey say be kwaso na va frofro wa kwahwe there was a hacker be say corner kick defender na striker bi anyina o say ya hacker o but entina na referee o wa Colina corner bar ordinary say no hwe de ebesie because me wo brake referee hu ba brake be wo me no e bia fa na wo twa wani but yeah one of the card in sakoye and or your black no one dey see Hakimi or je no otofoma anya ma se pere anya bu apaya e nature obi say Brand Diaz or your stronger on the left foot than the right. But both legs. And then on the right, no penalty. Nature, no referee no. And so Senegal walk out. Moment na penalty ni ba no. Baki, komu jina mama boya, komu she wo eje cap. Kamuroko eje ne second trophy. But yeah. Me mpene me say concentration kura be fruit. Morocco aguwi ase anim ase. Men calf o bibia omunyo mu film next year. Based on the fans na no. Se si asa akobo bi ne bia fan na no facility ne koye fe ne koye omo na ese ba. You own say journalist or Nigerian on support to Senegal. But say most oba afido you fi journalism no be supporter. O se mo say Nigeria ye ko e. Ya sama ate ti say de obi go ya go boy ise ya obo na basu. But boy no kon was it a chance? It wasn't. Don't attack what I hate no. Then of course see is there. Congratulations to Senegal. On my I don't about two. A process and on my any. And Morocco they should bad down the end. Oh, Mochepe I don't say on my UEFA and if you know because of scarcity. He said, "Well, what you 2-4 years? He was an attacker. I bet you're born 1 year. Then we follow the European calendar. The almost so bonus. Aye. Say Bibia and society, but you don't kowtow to pressure. Why you are there for fair Mama tournament? I feel the bad images and look at their celebration. 2021 they were champions. The circumstances of the decision, anything will be a celebrity be at the Abuaomo. And once again, kudos to them. The Champions League football.
7:30 Sports.
Arsenal this year LUC in the Champions League. First on the league log, Inter Milan the 6th. Inter inconsistent in the Serie A. And they have the materials, but Inter Milan this season again we expect Inter to win. Maybe I'll call draw and as well lose. But Arsenal this year a sad game airball almost our lack. Weekend league ball draw. People were expecting Senka. Team of friends said Aston Villa a bit me win against up Everton. Then no Everton Akoshe Villa. I'm Arsenal draw no bueno. I bet better results against Wolverhampton Wanderers. And why then now Wolves won Ashomu 2 goals at the master. No I win game. And this even last season it was a defeat for Arteta or San Siro. But looking at the form, I need to say, said we say our daily Gabo, unlike last season, now we lead the league, are not points in the banner or yes selection, no join the Champions League and the league, This time we have the full Arsenal, mechanic players, and now what? Or Dombo game we no was cemented say qualification the wanya, but no cemented no whoever Obesiano round of 16. Inter Milan so areas or the 6, but area maybe or drop a connection when Tinyanka the first 8, a big game tonight. 0 Tottenham Hotspur on and off in the Champions League. Dortmund Europe. Odin Bundesliga no Arsenal. Obey Nana Brakekan. Obey poor. The last time I call final on Real Madrid, they were poor in the league, but in the Champions League they went straight to the final at Madrid. And tonight say Tottenham Hotspur, Thomas Frank. The injury situation, I had a Kakrabia. Dortmund made my father maximum 3 points. But looking at the zero fans of the English guys, I think it's a bit difficult. I'll go for a double chance for Tottenham Hotspur tonight or in the Champions League.
Time here by Mr. So German so Obia Pebinum. Time here by Mr. Na malaria fever to us said Yama Samson ni untumi ni dia obi hia time here by Mr. Nibina etimabo. General body pains nyina di free wonom. Ana yesande the time HH diaba yon Mr. na for sour capsules and also etun sansa se free wonom sense sansa na gu private party a tata hwekra e be clean nyina de ama wo fire mu abra wodun so wo be here dre bi sana a sign support immune system no e good for the general well-being into bia mpebinom ana modemo wo mpam nso abafom a wo be here time ni bi na aboa ama modemo nso atumi apeja enti emma ne mema nyina obi atumi enom time ni bi na mutimi sanom time heba mixture ni bi nti draw unisex obi atumi nom bi opedodo to anu afre number we 0244 417669 0244 417669 ura pharmacy shop ni heba shop bia no a also per time ana time heba mixture yebeton bi edi amount o madama ayaba na yakwa akwaji yen local stories no yebe iseba
ka try yen sema yen suo ane yen wo ho
Yeah.
Nyankopɔn adom Copa Leberante ene yesen rapa.
Ti yebeko yaba na yedi na blue lights but before that no ma me nko prince na me hwe we se no so baba me fa ncha so kuma baba ko fe Ben ono so ton watch we esi ncha ma railway so nti ma me ncha no pay pa yes prince boko de
Copa bibia oko
na obi the question bi ba no say what is inter schools no school form you know na wono na de bia stadium ma me musa say sansan no krebe ne bom o at least ko no wan say bibi say si sanity
okay Copa do can a bit my no kre but this the situation is outside stadium on say so when there is a rivalry between schools business schools so Kumasi High School also I'm free no so this is how at the end happened TI Mass KTI and KSTS these three schools no joining no more attack high school but due to how na when akwa you choke ni team my man pay enround so what them patch
say to the good say
I saw patch say do baby no ni central dwuma no the two baby I be ne nkwa anti say do baby wa main incident
but me question buza say yes say nipa bi no
ebia onte report no
nti enjejimu ade ma me ne
ebia me
no obi na question ba
report no
ebia wonya hu bi
because me nti bia na me hu bi sa ho
almost site work around so bibia
yes now fine
nti efe na wo ansa obi question de na o cheche mu ne de me ka den tokwansi o me say ya te say obi say confirm message aba say nipa mi no wu ana ma musa tozi because musa tozi kini ho
yes
wona wo ho me to man me answer because say me nko ho nti me musa di
woni ya na musin yes
nti wona so answer okay na enu a Moses Sims free
sa
Sims free
sa na when you mu free
who's a bat abam tichi wona me bibi sana uchi mu ameti ase
enu a
who's a bat abam tichi mu ho
Sims coach nase
okay
we are good also Milo games young mate maka say we Prempeh College any Sims are I'm gonna ball tactical football
okay
and coach
Sims then was switching obia
Sims develop tactics be high line
Ghana ye titin ye boy high line ye boy
e je adwuma fucking by your man so even though a film why are there massa
Gaucho
massa we brutal
to chairman no
yeah
the film with about to chairman coach
yeah
Prempeh my lucky
and
hey 730 sports
better luck next time at least
oh but we know advantage bi on say omo akọ omo do quarter finals omo sabe top 8
okay
the
top 8 no date ni nyama
date ni nyama
te bo communicate me later okay and Prince enye yen hwe no a dey see no yen hwe results no kaka
yes Copa yenrem were inter schools and colleges competition na chese yentime fa details ni nyina yentime fa source mu bia enra quarter final games a itimi to dwa say na hon sensem ni nyina itimi tie edu Jemfi and Ukes and the first game no itimi ehye so ekowi na chese Ukes itimi twa edu Jemfi academy no ama ye edu Jemfi and can be supercars any side the friend Opokuare and so itimi share so itimi ye Opokuare itwa ye supercars kana ba kwa supercars entmante Prempeh College any Sims College we na college derby game no itimi ko ndi 0-0 emetwa so ko air penalty air shootout ema side the friend Prempeh College and so itimi winning 4-2 on air aggregate in terms of air penalty shootout no side the friend Bosome Friaho any Olag and so game no ko ndi 2-0 in favor of air side the friend Olag nene semi-final game no say na once and semi nya itimi tie Okes any side the friend Olag beat man Chesna say be beat ma come na Prempeh College any side the friend Opokuare yes and so it man Shanti Copa semi-finals no say na once and semi nya tie
game no was mum and ebohum
was na
na Okes nso na ebohum against Olag
that time no almost started 10
and up 10 number chance okay that's your point and chance
na me kwan
okay mate ndi yeba na ya ko blue light na ya local stories
89.5 Emre also local news time near in 70 ba kopa ma me shemen 7 ase emfan free FIFA ranking me pa cho ba betodwa wo hwem ebibire mu a mo bobra wo football mu 2025-2026 no omo na me pa cho mpemfo ahwe na wo mo so ama mo position me pa cho hwe ebibire mu a ade Morocco na elidie me pa cho Senegal ansum atoso emieno okopie mu award Senegal etosum 12 sanso na Morocco ensum na lidi ewo Africa otoso 8 ewo wiase nyina me pa cho ebibre mu a Nigeria etoso miensa oko wiase a wom ensum etoso 26 sanso na 4th position no ewo ebibre mu no Algeria oko world ranking a me pa cho Morocco anase Algeria etoso 28 sanso na Egypt diso ebibre mu fita sansum na world ranking nyina no me pa cho otosum 31st sanso na Côte d'Ivoire etoso insia hawo ebibre mu a me pa cho wiase nyina de omo etosum 37th sanso na 7th position no omanya ye friend Cameroon wiase nyina no otoso 40 fita 8 Tunisia me pa cho wiase otoso 40 7 sanso na 9 fa ebibre mu a DR Congo me pato wiase nyina no otoso 48 Mali bibre mu ano me pato order 10th sanso na wiase keka obibia boma omo eda 54th position 11th no South Africa wiase ye keka nyina bomo ewo football mu a omo atoso 60 sanso na Burkina Faso so bibre mu a order 12th position na wiase nyina no 63rd and 62nd and me patron no so da Keved da 13th wo wia ebibre mu a wia say enyina no yakeka football nations ni bomu a otoso 67 so na Ghana me patron ye da 14th wia say nyina no say ye da 72nd and so wo wia sentia no so yakakra na no pay ye de emamo na kopa ma me kona na penkra wono na ye Kumase Asante Kotoko IMC chairman papa no ensum no me pato ne Kumasi Asante Kotoko wamo ensum communication team member bako enso de etumi atwetwe nkomo na opani bisa so peye officiating crown against Kumasi Asante Kotoko no na na penkra IMC chairman kontompo hine afere hine omo niama na officiating no opani uhuni sai
papa obia beje obia ntimi ka so wanje entimi mtoto afosa ya complain ya cho complain ya ma efi ya ye but eno nchese bebe kwa akosisa point na lebe kwa akosisa ko no e ba bia ye complain ye ko officiate na ko ye bia ye complain chese nyeni nyina de de betu dwa to be fo se bia ye ko sisi ya ye ba ye kan wase ye cho complain no on so the fine se ba ye respond
okay, I know and some of Penya, your friend on an apple cry. I'm the chairman of Kumasi, Asante Kotoko, and so to me, Adia Tuja, Name Pato Kotoko. I am the chairman to support us for say, or more attack a referee. Most I know, I am Munyai supporters, no, Nanapin Crasse, referee, I am what I attack your mono, Munyai.
Officials, so no one can suddenly be a trip. Suddenly be a trip. International. Who be a fat, be a shed a referee, be a scene to a connoisseur. The original court to the supporters with the original court. In the class will be called court. And yes, and we move beyond function. So, Papa, he be go attacking BBA. Is a football at the Mra and Mamma or the age. And when I asked her, and say, and Rabbit said, what did you by article never 1 2 and was a year, 10 year go to know. Omuko to so omuko to the affected referees no so. Name so almost so, or man yet my year, punish you.
Okay, I know I and an cranning some of the Atuja answer no on the King's project. Ekoso ewo dako ejacheno and an up and cry MC chairman and so aboy and komokakra yankoni nkoti open kese no.
Nana ɛyɛ n'adeɛ ɔyɛ ne case project nti ɔno ayɛ n'adeɛ ɛmɛpam dama ɔbɛfo sɛ ɛdɛ ɛmɛpam ano no ɛna ɔyɛ mentumi nkɔfɔ so no mentumi yɛ biribiara no asɛ ɛbɛyɛ karakye no ne nyinaa so gyina supporters so ma hoboa a wode bɛboa no ɔgu so yɛ ne deɛ no sɛsi ayɛ new pitch ayɛ moving from ɛdeɛ wɔsoro hɔ naba ɛfɔm hɔ a ɛfɔm hɔ no ɛgu so a yɛyɛ ɛmiti pitch no deɛ miti all standards nti ɛfɔ so ne ayɛ stands ne ayi dade biara no yɛyɛ stands ne dadas no nkeka ho ɛwɔ hɔ a ɛbɛsɔpɔto
okay no nsɛm ɔpɛn no nso tumi ɛde to dwa na no nana aprinkra no ɛna IMC chairman a mame nso nkɔ Kumasi Asante Kɔdɔkɔ administrative manager nso so ɛhɔ on player transfer no papa no nso ɛde nsɛm kakra ato dwa yɛnkɔtie administrative manager of Kumasi Asante Kɔdɔkɔ pɛn yɛ friend Akoto na nsɛm a wɔde ato dwa ɛfa player transfer nso so ɛho. Okay, Sebenya, no paying Cassino, sound bite, no, and so I had it to me at the Amo producer Gusua, young Quanin could
sign of contracts, new and it has to be mutual. Don't want to me, Shady Pan said, there's a number of years and percent. You know, in the Asia, and what's my asset. You sign 4 years. So the period in over 4 years. Which I may buy a bonfire say, do time never do on. If you're so hard, on your so I never said, so I don't think the baby be a difficult beer. The contract as seven, and idea also supporters that will be at the seven, it has to be mutual. Nipa back to me, the presentation for outside the Eshekata, and I said, it's another contract as well.
Okay, I know and somehow a friend or Akoto, administrative manager, Edema Kumasi Asante Kɔdɔkɔ, and some to me at the Atuja, Mame and Koloya, Safu Eduko, and so some Asoya, Mepato Polens and some and coach Aton Jayo, still a Gusua Ekoso, a Ten, or Penya, a friend, a lawyer, Safu Eduko, and some at the update Kakra, and my young Koti, Openo.
I will coach for the past 7 months or 6 months. Nobody could be a treasurer. I say, as part of a positive review, forensic test. Positive report, maybe I'm not free. Only a whole report to the Alancia, a book of Massimo. You are at a detail, Sekai, be positive the court. Na report no ba na abeso mo so no kan e no bi na post for some ni ma bi sa akọ akra for forensic test e mo mo na e bi sine o ma twa ya e ma inti amasem ni to se na sa.
Okay, I know and some of paying a friend, a lawyer, Safudu Kuadia Tuja, Mami Uncle Ghana Football Association Akate, or paying a friend Henry Asante to my communication, a director and some Edema Ghana Football Association, or see Kumasias and answer opinion, yeah, a friend at Desmond Affair, one no a coach, me patroya assistant, and so Edema Koto Tuado, or see Desmond Affair, on him game ready papa, or no dear, near a dear Kitanepani, asset pay Kitano. Ewo aye coach mu no aye game aye reading yenkotie opey friend Henry Asante Tum.
Desmond is more like a game reader or an analyst. So he sits on the bench, he picks up some of the petty things that his boss may not have picked up. And then also when they are preparing for the set pieces during the training, he does it with Gregory.
Okay.
And during the matches, you know, what you do when you are defending set pieces is different from what you do when you have a set piece.
Yeah.
And they go through these drills at every training session. So I don't know if you have noticed, whenever we are defending a set piece, Otto takes a seat, Desmond comes.
Okay.
I don't know if you have noticed.
Okay.
That's the trend. That's what they do ever since Desmond became the assistant. And when we are also attacking, sometimes Gregory comes, and once they see him, they know. So it was no surprise that in the last 5 matches of the qualifiers, following the technical team shake-up, we scored more goals from set piece. You know, it's because of these combinations that joined, and so that's what Desmond also brings to the team.
John Pinto,
Gregory, John Pinto is more or less like.
Okay, and Henry Asante Chumo Sanso not in 70 to us say Otodo World Cup na ye echo US of Mexico and Canada no or no idea or GDA pass Otodo and some World Cup no best starting year papa Edia ma or my Ghana.
Going to be easy, but we want to start well. Otto believes one of the things that would do the magic is to start well. Mr. Bunsen, we also know that it is possible to make it to the second round of the competition, even if you finish third. So that's another route that you fight for the first two spots, having in mind that you can also make it, you know.
Okay, I know and Sama open and so if any Henry Asante to media atuja or sound so in 70,000 say our GDS say hard work and some ebetuma boa ama on my Ghana World Cup ebekono nema ebetuma konkan e dia my way abra on a sporty FM or and cry and so church say enkomo
is what will take us there. He's already hard work is what will take us there. He's already working, and I like the effort he's putting into the build up to the World Cup. Every time you call him, he's somewhere, you know, either sitting in a train, visiting a player. Sometimes he doesn't want the information to be out, but the key ones he wants us to put it out. So he's working a lot behind the scenes. And these days, scouting is not only about being present in the stadium. Scouting can be done via softwares and other platforms, and they are always working. I also know that there have been conversations with the leadership of the FA to also strengthen the technical team. He has made certain, requests to the FA to beef up a bit for the World Cup, because this is the biggest competition, in the world. So you must always put your best foot forward, and that's what he's trying to do. It's unfortunate that recent incidents.
Okay, I know and somehow pay friend Henry Asante Chumen so to me etuja na Henry Asanso na de ensem bi ato so say World Cup ebekono by 1st June na oto ado ansum etumi asubmit emrante odiomo enso ebeko World Cup no yenkoti Henry Asante Chum
1st June.
By 1st June,
yes.
By 1st June, our final
by 1st June, all the participating teams must name their final squads.
Okay.
For the tournament.
But you can also have standby lists just in case of injuries between.
No, as soon as the competition kicks off, you can't change.
So between 1st June,
you have provisional. Yes, we have the
provisional. That's what I'm asking. Yeah.
We have the provisional period that is in May, where you can name 50 players, 70 players, 80 players, depending on what you want to do. And then by 1st of June, you select your final squad from that provisional list.
Okay.
And that is mandatory. They expect final squads to be named by the 1st of June.
Okay.
Okay, I know and somehow pay your friend Henry Asante Chuma and some to me Edia Atuja Mohamed Gago, a former Ghanaian international Wakasaka cry and so Ediafa a branch friend Benjamin Asari ho or sim a man for car and Asari and Nimfiano Echo and Kai any adia or no or GD passe players as a goalkeeper who ain't in no now Mono Echo and Kai Intakeka Kika for Moki Kaka say Benjamin Asari when you know sense of Munyai Eka.
Because people are thinking that he's old, but let me tell you, with goalkeepers, the more they age, the more they get experience. The more they age, the more their experiences goes up. So I think with his performance and the way he's carrying himself, I think he's ready. Despite the fact that he's a local base player. I mean, all that we need is the performance. And
Okay, I know I and some our penny friend Mohamed Gago and Swadia Tuja. Kumasia Santico branch friend Peter Amidu Aqua, Manyan in TSA Latvia, a promo Premier League no club Aqua, a friend a reggae, or see a branch a friend of Peter Amidu Aqua no Munyana Wape into a show interest and so at the far a branch and an pay Yare and Samana and Soya de Etuja. Now, my main cornerstone goalkeeper of the month of December, me pato e Clinton Tono, Kumasia Santico goalkeeper, a friend Kamara, Mohamed no, wano, and me pato, this award, the man said the month of December no, on any goalkeeper, Ghana Premier League, or born home or ye papa, na me pato, or Momano say, award no, one more ansum to me Amano, goalkeepers union, a Kromano, or more Amano, glossa, on use a special one pa, ya packaging air kama, sound so and a moment towel, me pato, water bottle, the keeper there, or Mudi Bibamao, or more Amano water bottle, so the go post cinema, Janam in the comedy and no one nom, sound so and a tower, Morocco for Pebia Hukra, Evo area, so no say tower no, or my sound some ama air brand tenby, or more edit t-shirt and so the Ekan ho, Abrawa G, a Nesco, goalkeeper of the month of December no, send them on the man and they are not pay yeti atu e jano na me patom Nesco player of the month of December no ko Emma Razak El Salifu no anso yadia onya 43 inches Nesco to elevation sanso and no Emma no fridge etuono enso eye di freezer ono so me pacho ne modern boy no award the man ni mo nyan no ene de ato eye dwano sanso na coach of the month of December ko adema coach Abdul Karim Zito Kumasia Sante Kotoko omo head coach no ono ene nya esa award no ono so 43 inches Nesco digital satellite television sanso na double door fridge no onya bi asia de no so deep freezer inti eno also kakra de mama na aya no pay na mama nko abranche friend Prince Owusu Osiaka edema Mediema Air Sporting Club the club bi also Israel Maccabi Tel Aviv omo esa branche no omo enya na omo pay inti omo also ene Mediema twetwe nkomo dendende wo ha enya izikra sanso ena branche aye friend no Edwin Kufuor Asamoah me pa to brekuma ya Chelsea eno osi enakan yenya ne ntia se Portuguese Air Club so mo enya na mo pe enti o mo guso a wo mo atwetwe enkomo no menya ne ntia kra se enchekra no wo mo ebe finalize deal no ensum atumi ma branch no sanso and Nation FC wo mo branch friend Pfizer chawote yenya ne ntia se Albanian Club ensum show interest wa branch ni ma mo awagire pass branch no munya na wo mo ensum de epenti ki branch friend Pfizer chawote Albania and David no ono sum between the nani atre na swag and some painful and a crata ababonte say referee friend Daniel Lilai kodi AFCON game na nkanka semi-finals there no or more bonabaso esanse papa no modern boy boy no swag and then painful and then Ghana nyina en so eden esonti omo se omo bo open no enso abaso abra me pa kodi CAF and I say AFCON 2026 nibi Morocco no buy no omo basu ye papa e mo na busu afo na namfofo bibia enso ekosiano airport Isaac Mensa me pa to kan no na manfo friend Messi any ade House of Folk former player wa Johnny Boboko e friend no Port City FC no so etu kwan eko Kosovo ono so etumi asanso de aba emrepa no mebom Kosovo nkomo papa kopa emre no eko baransa me kono mame nkom breakfast collections akate enyama pani ntare papa de o pesa o lesimie mu etight mu obi ahwewa obo say yes o swag level e wosoro me pato on tape paper no maye hu say o paper no from a quality boutique Ghana ha santemo antemo a obi bia jetum se wono de quality ne manko na woton se wo paper na eja esen watade no nko no se nya quality a se wa wo de paper ne te why na mo de ne quality no eja paper ne ensense mo wa perfume bibi bia wo pe enso na de siesie wo se party na ko outdoor engagement bibi bia wo event bia se ye kra no open ma eja obesha mama fo hu se wo ye guy a Abrafis collection so se ho na wotumi ensum edi wani eche o se me kan chose ne shop na wasafu labor round about no di wani ache atonso kwan so no onsa benkum so be furo fi atonso na eba na obi aben labor round about a onsam nifo so obehu open no se owo ho me pato be a guest house so ele se mium na se wenya ho bi no bomo edi ase ode eno enso bede ebeko obi a guest house so na wa hwe ama onso wani age security air tight special say car park workers no say training mu ye papa enti they are disciplined from one more hour 0244 61 54 41 0244 61 54 41 ekropon sanse omo eben ot senior high school no na eja onso no wadanfo se odofo abusua no monkoje mahome enso so ewo ho Copa Leberante media si mami chame papa Elder Paul Asante adadentem prayer camp empire bono nra ene shasi nti Jack nanye easy cry wo ho Copa over to you.
Okay, me that's tossing but trotro driver be ono so yes nya agudi
oh
ye fe no ya boachi ya pa ya boachi boy ejma from macro to sofo line
great
say yes oye aden listener cause be aden na say break say
super glue no dia so
enti ya boachi trotro driver free macro ko sofo line is the pia no sika sports KFM there ofani agwenti yadase
na ya boachi ase
na see ye pa say ono so waji atum nyamisha de bia o mane nye mko de mo ye stage gent o mo nye short ni bi
David
de amanfo bu onti ono kwa nyambisha na chepa ya waji ya dasi aminza nche osi wus MC osi wus ma mencha no pay ono so nyamisha no pa nti sanete brake e be ransom no but ma men kind message we answer you say good morning sports master and your crew. Thank God Champions League is back. My darling club Monaco will beat Real Madrid by 1-0. My darling club Monaco, man Morocco, sorry, Monaco, make Morocco.
There say any club in Monaco you panacho.
Okay, sir, make Morocco. Was it my darling club Monaco will beat Real Madrid by 1-0. I don't say any darling club.
Yes.
Obi can answer what I'm saying. By 1-0.
Very interesting.
Morocco Football Association should ban Ibrahim Diaz. That guy is eminence to wonder. I'm trying to get a whole thing. That is another enemy to wonders. That she's. I'm not getting the whole thing, but Chief, both you know, what's I know. Masaya channel short na nkwe baby and pekasa tindibia. We say good morning boss, please. Where is senior now? I miss him so much. Okay. Senior we turn na chikakra. Enti eme pemoba obatin nka sanity okay yen ransom no kakra on yen but before no ma mensan fa birthday wintwe.
Birthday asaba.
Prince menye birthday okay ne kra wa kwose himponi.
We cry no ba ku bi
o se me ye free wo cry na ma hu se masoma okay o se nana osai kofo ene na odi ne birthday na we free akwasian no na se en wo hye nana osai kofo ya we show happy birthday abra wo nso di wa woda nei nti nana osai kofo ya ma awoda pa we free wa wunwa kwasian no ene se ya mfa cases na yama woda penti nyamisha no nkoso anso empejao tene kakra ye ka chewa no pe baki
kopa na me fa birthday nto ade o ye so na mintimi nyamre ndi nkomo kakra mfa efisem no ho na birthday me angasa me ba Wendy
okay
ana that's on nti Dachi, me wish you a happy birthday. Oko school or Christian Academy and na order nti. Me sorry ya no ma me te say Charlie, Australia ya who say me the amount for to so.
Into any result
me fan to
so lunch no.
Was me fan to so. That's what kind on. As I'm his the amount for to nti.
As me wife buza me say. If I'm free from say be the baby there, I say na moya omunya day. As madam, share me who le ja do to say. Only what to like career day.
7:30 Sports.
We wish you a happy birthday. Na me sha no nyo kese mfa mami ana o mami. Eno union ni ebusua ni nyina me gidi se mpaye so ebeko sure coupon aye e de amount eno dachi kopa what is happening now and na the ACC no crampo no enyo meta akoso with Prince Ozu opentama ko he
but mami fa wintwe me say rebefi information me gather chemu I say Adriana coach no omo a charge no efi no charge no but the information me gather chemu say coach no say referee could game no against Adriana Stars. Yes. Adriana Star Nations no. The first half no bu referee ni our tunnel no. There's almost bu referee ni pa anti. E no kan bi. And ma referee ni buy no. Coach ni buy no. Best sign ni ma coach ni furious. Into information omo kohwe game ni bia. Wow. Yes omo bu referee ni pa our tunnel. Let me ba me coach Kamara ni ko ba me batch why. Na yen hwa de. Hello, good morning manager.
Good morning, Mr. Alfred.
Manager na apombo ko de.
Yanko pa dum official panso.
Oh, ya da nyamias na afisa senso na ya won kwa ne esa ba hodin. Ne sika nso asaba.
Amen.
Manager me so coach Kamara na ye Ashanti Regional FA Cup, second division FA Cup, one your chairman. Anya no edin ko. Manager, yenya ntie se FA Cup eba so na ye nchemu kakra da be na dwumadie no hyase na asan mu ye meeting ye di hu komo kakra wa ase na da be na tournament na nkasa hyase
yo Alfred me da se me chia mo tie for na me chia me ye board chairman
7:30 Sports
I no kra Ashanti region dey say dey won no say the region no say tutu no ma no na sonko or compare others yeah chama kuturu ayen shishaya wa for the say your boss season na and say boss season na you never FA Cup qualification or nya sa dem we wan we week be need that show to say there national FA Cup for year no and your boss first Sunday na weekend day dem MTN FA Cup week. And until I get in Saturday, there's 2 clubs, you know. So you know, ballot in the Thursday and about 10 o'clock, our RFA secretariat. We have opponents on about first one.
Okay. Now, manager, and weekend, you're born on Sunday, when I say born Saturday and Sundays, now, Saturday and Sunday, the ball games, no.
I wouldn't say a league, no. You're Bobby Friday, about from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you're reaching me about. Until from Thursday and on Friday, with my Bobby, Saturday, with my Bobby, next Sunday, so you're about.
Many of me, because on your show, say, come on, your ballot in Yamibo Thursday. Now, Bismabo, and main day, because Thursday, maybe a Bobby Friday, Saturday, Sunday. On your show, say, a 30 clubs, no.
Well, when she say that clubs no away. Okay. He said the clubs no be can so we won't open it. So we who say Ebia Bernard FC any Familia and then kwana you can see we who say we no opponent in any partner.
7:30 Sports.
Okay. Mariana, you said they na catch clubs because so you can Thursday balloting no. We can games no baso. Asembe na catch clubs before say more kokra.
On them say FA Cup no say another opportunity at the Mayo Division 2 clubs no. If we say FA Cup on kwana abetima ma second division club any commercial Asante Kotoko abo match any nations abo match any Accra House of Folk abo match and Abrekum Chelsea abo match a official match and normal friendly matches are almost fair any year bono.
Okay.
Through FA Cup no obitimi akọ no na Kotoko akọ nya match abo a official match and as nations and as big clubs no ebi. Okay. That opportunity no FA Cup no kwa be tramos opportunity no. Okay. Asante regional RFC so the normal to kwama me free say no so boa clubs no this time. Say you 5 representatives. So 5 representatives no you baba manaka 10 teams. Na so 10 teams no match bia boss last 5 matches in bia no Asante region RFA ayana final match and the what about winning obanya trophy and the medals what about lose also obanya silver medal and yes so about one and so about count
man you bet Messi so am biem there all kind is you bet Messi so am biem
the American say Asante region were 5 representatives odobako national amomabo national FA Cup competition no.
Okay.
Now before the Banya 5 no you baba manako 10 teams.
Okay.
Make 10 teams no abo until 5 are winning no na baka represent region.
Okay.
And now 5 matches na 10 teams never born every match be a final match.
Okay. It will be winning be our trophy.
Yes, yeah the cup is so any 50 medals.
Okay.
For first and the second team. Until what we need be no over trophy. No one gold medals 25.
Okay.
What about lose no? Almost one silver medals 25.
Okay. Okay.
And Sakurana or Marco. And since you also before so Marco national tournament no. I know almost abra regional leagues no. Enya start here. Into RFA Asayan say RFA Ashanti Asayan say before so Marco tournament no. RFA organize a tournament. Special tournament at the master 5 teams on Abo before so Mbakwa join a premier division, the 3rd division clubs.
Okay. Manager, yeah, there's a plan into more dear May.
You be
as charge you about so na
that's the plan.
Send a more phones here.
Yamia do Mobia here.
The radiasi. The manager Becassa. I so in coach Camarato and a Central Regional FA Cup chairman for the Division 2 clubs in Nafi. Was a Namoro Football Club on a president. Yeah. But I can be before say manager Basu.
And no crowd me decided say can make Diana DNA.
Okay.
I had a chance to speak with Diana Mature Nations about that particular incident. Or come ask me. And you see the response is a idea very normal in our league.
Normal.
Yeah, for the home team. Say about first half you know the home team had the dominance.
So say can referee no.
Yes, until we rattle on the media only go home. Obano ababe na referee na we push no. Atiantian what is in the so good so sabi. Now the nsake come say be ya second half no obehun say this is a signal ya say niama. Second half no dey ama mponi. Na wo ba second half na so be here dey to aso so dey ebeba. And say nyoma we nyina no menya sure say betimi de mra and they are guiding who gidi because any referee also the report but I am not certain details we say you know I'm more fine day and these things will go on but how are you going to prevent it and then they say you may beef up security to some extent.
That's the way to prevent it
because you're league in there you're professionalism ninya there also it is just illegal you just have to do everything to win it's a Morocco 40 and it's just a bia nipa no ana team no ana atete ne microphone yi some extent ana mun di sa nyoma we so
okay
say ya ma first half team ni mboye ope win nti also di ni ko eden e ko see referee so and it's a referee no so ka say to aso a bon say mpenyufo be ka say some or the league ni ma eden
atwifom
yet nti e ma won di match biem because en ka the best way ni say referee beka so onye dey on di bi ba ko beba iti as ya fa sa nyoma ni nyina normal iti we nyina no ye ya na ye mfa referees no bambo ni nye dey ebe dey na referee ekodi game a de bia no ndi ma the home side Into be ha and Prempin so be an allegation about referee and they are waiting. Because if you're league in there, oh Bonalbo Fidia, mighty man, you are supposed to find a way to get a 3 maximum point. The other ones will be complaining about referee because you're league in a bono. Minim nipa and I minim tima onu enya referee favor be that mamin kasa. Obi bia nyabi. Obi bia nyabi. But ayana obi we are no abetena se na okan ana me ko say de dey me. Na wo de oba wo de ode ye no waka. Oba de ode ye no aye waka. And it's one thing they are all benefiting from. Itiana the referee's protection ya de na na form. Iti say anu medina mai. Say ya boss. The referee dey sing na o mo na referees ni yes. Say anu medina mai. Say anu medina mai. Obunti some bibia because 71st half we makota no. Na home team. Esan say BBA no na the probate my enti na obumia. I will choose my life ahead of game no. So yana mbusa mo say omo na F no edo mo cover news no. Match commissioner they see all these things. They don't put these things in their report. Enti and that is say minimum there. Unya say F no na SF because I na say there. Copper because I normal. And they won't say referee no also because won di biem. They won't say referee because won di biem dia ogun league n'anim aso ogun league ne hu fi. It be say fit your match dey man di biem da. Ti ana me person be complaining and me call away and e me say na obi ba home dey oye no waka. It's idea nations for the referee no. Ama enam so. Ama eduana respond no mo lose game no. Just imagine say nations so called Domawa. There's no way a nations go cover win next season. On Chimao. Akonya Gold Stars goes on and on. Gold Stars nya Kotokonya clean go up against Gold Stars. Nyanji. Just imagine. Gold Stars two consecutive years. Also on Chimao. It's your league in sa who both you know to me. But it shouldn't be so. Because ref is not also communion that power. So the sake I cry because for the integrity of the league in Intino, mean DB, Nanka Matro, and it could be me approach you, and Bowatano. But when you acquire a penance, you'd why they at to Tankru, mighty man. Prince who's meaning maybe open Wako. Oh, Sir Mickey, who follow Prince in as much as only born ball. In addition to the national team, Sadio when you are a good national team, you know. Because you don't have a national team for your CV. Yeah, sure. National team no. So who's a Karabia Babu Bobby? No for the CV purpose. So about on news how boys in for the purpose of their CV. Yeah. In Kaya day in talent. Or you come and say, I'll be in born of Bobo Sabu you. Maybe I say boys now boy league and no boy and born. Do not know him. But fans near the moment you too, and I'll see a bobo and the home. But some boy in the ball now, open. Or Bobo said, Brunia, Namian Grinisenka on your time. As I said, league in Mubima, can be a better offer. And so many persomoko. It's Samuel when you are contributing, and yes, I didn't come up a crime, a boy and about the make us a boy in boats, national to your friend, now I'm benefiting. But example, I won't hold a brain, which I say, I can't want you in the room. Oh, a national team player crowd. It is trouble my national team players in Iran. And our boys now, we are younger, you don't remember, I'm a national team. I have you, Amoko. Normally, I'm Africa. Yes, I'm a traboda. I'm Africa, I'm a Quaman, and you say, Honum back where them, on Bakobo. It is just to better their CV. Can you say, Kosan Kautrabo Bakumi Nubi, and you Kujo had the same issue. Yeah. It's a very talented. You are saying, I'm in Mikika. The very talented, I was thinking, who in him Kujo, boss, you will say, but Senegal, every grooming the year. On Francois Maccabi Tel Aviv, make no Maccabi Tel Aviv. That time they even able to jump past the border. Near Bo, clubs are also will be a bobby, who come as a talent. I say Maccabi Tel Aviv, no. I say I'm more quite being near dinner. So you see, it is quite being Senegal, and yes, idea we. Yeah. Morocco, and yes, idea we. Cote d'Ivoire, and I come there, no. Omunya dia ye. Yellow Cote d'Ivoire, come the impact. We can't keep on jeopardizing with the national team.
When one plays on Europe Street, share. I'm call big clubs in Europe Street.
But you agents na for now on them na many attack ata poku support they think about their personal money that will gain but player no so anam say so call abrochiri ntino and the only prince usu mention tournament ya osega putin kotoko no ma mention then no and no call me the man am say your friend na strength na say Ibrahim Tanko akola we mo league wi obako na me catch you say omo be Nigeria free they will build a CV for him no am the neko. There was this young boy not this one a friend Anado talent striker sly room mama chia mo handle no me catch some say akola mo man mo local league agent bi ya mo local league no what Champions League go abobi pen but enam say from coast now one more ye league you know then ya na nkufo fi say bi aboye league na ntimi e mo bonko anu Sulemuntari played for Liberty Professionals. Maki Asian played for Liberty Professionals. Meka Ghanaian players are making impact to Europe no. John Pencil Brekum Chelsea. This boy Adukwe Papo Liberty Professionals. Stay cool Liberty Professionals. Derek Boati Liberty Professionals. Then he moved to Panathinaikos in Greece.
Maybe a year old Abedi ebo RTU.
O de me o te wo ba Abedi ko me de animu ya on boys street on Twitter by this boy is it Atiko even Yusuf Chelsea played for Corner Schools Kinfesa Kotoko then Chelsea went to Sweden correct game of boy and yet obi be to kwan ha the weather the day it be affect you so when yakonya Jordan pokwa di nkoma Jordan ani yi ni siso the cult any siso o mo ko friend no you know but because now what done here Jordan came back but Jordan be ball local league you know or perform but ebianka process five mu ma Jordan ye de ne call you know so how da ko aduane die nko ebianka Jordan ye kai ni esta mo me fe de san ke bo ni din bi yeah agents for no mo nto o mo bo o mo say we business but general crown carrier to be on the division 2 Ashanti region one thing eboa na me nim team is a friend true life like I say scan division one cry o show house no on the competition also da so mu and then di here dey eko nani FC abedipele team ba mo ba ya mo share kotoko anano accelerate coach no amateur video so anka ka division 2 team obeda ba because yan kan wasem but akwa no kotoko boy ti but now FC mu those teams no omusa mo bobo no centers but you take it serious a mom of the needed platform to meet the big guns. MS organizers from Chama Kotoro Osetutu and the MTFA Cup Chama Abdullahi Kamara Tokasa says I'm officiating and your last 3 years that Tanambuni State in Kohibi. Yes, up Pechena a Kofa at the Babette. They should talk to the official net teams so Omubievuna among corporate rules of regulation or Mundiso or no.
I remember Beki Kosnika 0506895895 0544 Randy Muller Mamincha Randy Muller Yamisha pa Randy Muller nti mezobet ma phrase 0544 2440 0506895895 hello
Papa
Tuga
Papa Kaki Wabubono Oja Samoja Munira Umu
your body later boy
okay but o share your football na you through na enye nwanwa na wo ke wo dey am fa be tamu ade plan je efutu Libya wa mo 3 months to wa ka ban eta Samoja da wo league ma de wo na o si ball wo mo dey ene ni o ma wo ye kan to kuje ni mo titi ya e ka wa ka solo e ka nya nwanwa ti obi ti makodi so okay no boy tikana de e ana you then to di challenge de ya ya na dia temba na nations Atamu, I didn't know the carry on my new pattern yet. But okay, I don't know one of the Mwaju. Destination for no Omuya Trekasa. Can you give the other end of them when you wouldn't bound last in your game on Omo? I didn't have to send you that Omo. And also Omo. That's a process, no so can work at Yachum. Who should you put you? The go start, yeah. Sana whatever. Our bad show with him on the Martin. Some I won't see no so. I'm when you are young, come on, not with one. Young player, I did play football because Morocco free and it's the gap. And running game of the ball. And so that's how you put it for a while when you came with the better the year. And let's say football, 10 years. 7:30. No, wake up. So that you are today, you know, and then I am cooking in your Panaco wake up. You're quite a football.
Together, see, hello. Hello.
Papa.
Ana ne boko de.
La ranke ni pa so yabako.
Leberante see.
Nanka boss Ukiki. Na Copa the Ghana, they call Italy. Also, Champions League, they say, beating this match is 18 points. They're giving now. And to the the Copa, they say, Pekin, they are sharing, and I said, the city, and I said, more, and not do not communicate having the Kitayamo, and so more.
Hey, one no.
No, no, Copa, na Jama Musela, only to move, Hurricane Kayashomo. Let's have to move. Yeah, Basso. From Jason, there are points in the buying that they are 21 points. That's automatically that's my qualify. Their last match against the match we drew 15 million more. And in the Africa, also to at that time, was some of the points in my and in the ability of the more and the chance at the moment. What I can do to my the most solid the points in our boss.
Okay, yeah, that was what I say. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello. I come outside. Attention.
All right, it's you.
Last month, we catch us in Morocco for me to wake up. Now catch us there. The baby call. What would you say?
Boss, young guys on the big grow. I'm going to be hosting the next after. And there's a say we are talking fact. The down here catch on to win na ye catch. Oh,
me kasa obua.
Yeah.
And I won't be here be I will head that city to make him say. It's minimum free to them. Every history free glass. So and you know do my cause England France move to take. Almost.
And you design from African country there.
Okay,
okay.
Your body move.
And so came from Africa, no?
Africa.
You give from someone. Okay, that's yes. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I'm picking last one. Hello.
Papa, Leberante.
Chief.
Papa.
Now what call it?
Papa, Basura Yanko na Papa. Papa, na say you no so boko.
Already go so be fine. Chief creditor son. I tell that was saying to me for free for be. O say
chief creditor say also time asan.
Me so time asan. And you know be happen.
They interested yeah.
It is na me watch na be saba. Na it is 7:30 sports. As a move na emre na so yintimi mfa free for be abim. But na be saba na ya mama mre na nso mo de aka mo nso masem. Enti sorry but Prince na production na de my Prince na Abubakar masa di na nya Abubakar say okay Abubakar enti hom na production na nya me boa